Steph, would you fix that camera? Never mind. You stay there. Let her fix the camera. Because you got to be in the camera. So if you get out of your seat, you'll be like, I don't see me. I can't adjust the camera. I'm like, well, Stephanie, it's because you're holding the camera. I just want to make sure you got that. Look at your hands glowing. It's because wait. Woman, put your hands back in front of the keyboard. Now look at your hands glowing. Because of your screen. Yeah, that's good. And then you wonder why your eyes are hurting all the time. I'm just saying. People. So how about this? I had a couple people laughing when I played celebrity. I'm laughing because we're coming up on our 2-year mark, and one of the conversations that was happening last night was based on, look where we've come, look at all the stuff we've achieved, look at all the people that have been part of us. Is the YouTube froze again? Good Lord.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know if it's froze just on my end or what. I'm telling you, man, it's driving me friggin' coo.
Yeah, because I can't just stand like that. Don't hurt my legs. Shut up, Scotty.
I'm just gonna ignore that one and just go with it.
I don't plink.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know. It may have just froze on our end. I tell you, I've been having all sorts of stuff. So, but yeah, some of the things we were laughing about is because, we've had actors in here.
Mm-hmm.
Some real ones, some not.
So she said, or wannabe actors.
I'm gonna stab y'all. Some big actors, but really not big actors.
Does that make sense?
Does that make sense?
Do you get it? Do I need to paint you a picture?
It's hilarious, and it's really cool though. Some of the stuff that we have had, and over the years, we've had the one, the only Waterhead. I mean, think of all the really cool things that we've done and gotten away with Waterhead.
Yeah.
The sidekick, the Queen Bee. Some folks, their egos got a little too big for their britches. I remember a conversation me and Crystal Miller had to have one time. She used to be the partier, quite the partier, and the persona of the Queen Bee was a little much at times. And I had to smack my hand down one time and go, when the show's over, the show is over. You need to relax. But that's just part of partying and being in the moment.
Yeah.
Just partying and being in the moment. Some of the stuff that we were doing, some of the bars we were working at, some of the events we were working at, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, it's just real funny when you look back to some of the people that have been associated with us. And somebody said something the other day to me just saying, man, you come across some loose cannons sometimes, don't you? I said, well, they got to kind of be a little twisted to be here anyways. I mean, in order to be, you got to have a little screw loose in there somewhere to be able to be funny all the time, or at least pretend to be funny most of the time, or at least try to be funny some of the time, or just be phony most of the time.
Ooh.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Until the FBI comes knocking on my door, and then that's when you kind of freak out.
Kinda. There's no kinda about it.
Do you know so and so?
It depends.
What did he do this time? I'll let you know if I know him. Yeah, man, but we've had a good run. It's real funny when because over the years we've had different people to come in and sit in a seat, and then as they sit in a seat, they we'll all talk about somebody else that's been there before, and it's funny when you hear a person that's presently sitting in the seat making fun of somebody that used to sit in the seat, and then that person don't last much longer either. It's a lot. It's a lot of trying to do this every day. It's not easy work. Everybody has it believed in their head that it's so friggin' easy, and
it
it's
just
it's
ends
not.
when the show ends.
yeah, they believe it's just over when the show ends, and that's not always the way it works. It's hilarious though. It really is, and doing the live events have always been fun. It did not really seem like a whole lot of work, but like this thing I got to do in Houston though, whew, that's turned into work. Like I'm actually having to make a phone call to the mayor today to kind of straighten a couple things out, because usually I go up on Friday and do Friday, a 12-hour to 14-hour on Saturday, and then I get to come home on Sunday morning. I've been asking for weeks for like an itinerary. Hey, what's the plan? I got it yesterday. And it's got me working until 5 Sunday. I'm like, no. I've never worked till 5 on Sunday. We need to talk. Mm-hmm. We need to talk. I think maybe the mayor doesn't notice it because the mayor's super busy, but the friendship and the work line are now getting crossed.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we're friends, I may help you do a lot of things, but you can't just tack on another day's worth of work.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I'm just supposed to be okay with it. So I have to make a phone call. And then how do you do it? How do you have that phone call and try to say, I know you're super busy, but I need you to stop thinking as my friend and as a mayor for 5 minutes and listen to what I'm saying. So turn your BS emotions off and actually
Don't say
listen
that in
to
the-
what the problem is.
Don't say that in the phone call.
Yeah. Don't say the BS emotions.
Yeah, but the problem is the second you start talking, people get stupid. Their emotions start running the conversation instead of facts.
Get defensive.
The facts are you now, and even in the conversation, I sent a message. It just said 5 p.m. on Sunday. We've never gone that long. And then in the conversation, when I got her on the phone, she's like, "Well, I didn't really plan that. Somebody else planned it." That doesn't change anything.
Right.
I don't care if Noah built the boat and said we're leaving at 5. I'm not supposed to be there.
Right.
I don't care if he wants 2 of everything or not. I'm not supposed to be there for that ride.
Here's
So-
like, I'm supposed to be at home relaxing from the
Right.
long weekend.
Right. So I have to figure out how to do it, and it is so hard. And I've actually got a guy that is starting to manage bands, and me and him had a little bit of a conversation yesterday. And he said something about doing some stuff for me, and I said, "Oh, I could use that. I could use somebody to be able to go, this is the time, and this is the time." And then that way I don't get stuck in the whole
Yes.
friendship zone of making decisions.
Yeah.
After watching that billboard thing blow up, with that other place, and that didn't get negotiated the way it was supposed to, that was enough for me to start going, you know what? People are trying to use my friendship through business to get better business. Everybody always wants more for less.
Right.
Right.
Everybody wants something for nothing. So it's just hard. And everybody's getting a little inside look at what we go through. But, we're coming up on the 2-year mark of that morning show, and that's what we started talking about last night is the people that have come and gone, the good things that they did do, the bad things that they did, why stuff doesn't stick out. One individual, a lot of people will remember there was just a bunch of fibs involved, and I can't associate myself with a bunch of dishonesty. That's the one thing about me is sometimes I'm overly honest. Sometimes I'm overly telling you stuff that you may not want to hear, but I would rather you tell me something now than me find out you hid it from me later.
Right.
Right.
So I would rather just go ahead, rip the Band-Aid off
Yeah.
before the infection sets in. I need to know. So when I start finding out stuff afterwards, and what really sucks is we've only had like one problem with one person that we actually had to let go from just for fun. And what's sick about the situation is after the person's gone, other people will be like, "Hey man, I knew this and this, but I didn't know if I should tell you."
Yeah.
Well, heck yeah, you were supposed to tell me.
Right.
I thought we were friends like
Sooner
that. You're
rather than
supposed to tell me.
later.
That's right.
Yeah, sooner
I
rather
got
than
this
later.
rule called the no-fly zone. If I don't need to be doing something, you need to tell me I don't need to be doing it. You know what I mean? I'd rather hear it than not hear it. Now, there's some situations, though, I don't need somebody telling me, if I don't need people trying to tell me what to do, because that's just not going to happen. But if there's something I need to know, well, you need to tell me. So it's just kind of cool, though, looking at, when you think about having to do this Monday through Friday, everybody thinks I just got this easy life. Well, let's look at facts. Monday through Friday, I'm up at 6 a.m. always. Even if I sleep in till 6, I'm up at 6, drinking coffee, getting everything ready, watching the news, trying to get stories, shooting stuff back and forth between all of us. And then everybody thinks when the mic gets turned off, that's the end of our day. And shoot, that's not the end of the day. And then now we got night shows 3 nights a week. And the grandbaby. And I got to be at Harley tonight and figure out how y'all are getting y'all's show here tonight. And then I got to keep the station running, but then me go work a 3-day, now 3-day event. So it's like, son of a gun, how do you pull all this off? And then guess what? I'll get home Sunday night and got to be back up here Monday morning doing this all over again. So I love what I'm doing. It's not a complaint, but I kind of like people to sometimes take in consideration what other people have to go through. A lot of times people go, well, y'all don't see our point of view. Well, you got to stop seeing your point of view long enough to see somebody else's too.
Right.
So, anyways, nobody else is really jumping in here. Doc looks like she's just waking up.
She does. That's what I was looking at.
I've been up since 2:30 this morning. I don't want to hear any excuses about why you walked in on the 7:30 dot.
I lost my keys.
Start calling you Dot instead of Doc.
I lost my keys.
How do you do that?
But you found them?
Well,
Did you
got
found
here.
them?
I said, but you found them.
no,
I thought, golly, talk to the girl with the PhD all improper.
I went with Benny and I went and worked out yesterday, and I had to have my little swipey thing for Planet Fitness. So I put my keys in my pocket, and I was like, oh my gosh. So this morning, because, I don't drive on Tuesday. I don't drive Monday afternoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the only time I start driving again is Thursday and Friday. So I didn't need my keys for
2.5 days.
Yeah, 2.5 days. So this morning I get up and I go get in the car, and it says no key found. And I come back inside and I'm like, where are my keys? My daughter's looking at me like, well, don't take my car. And I'm
Gee,
like,
thanks, honey.
Who paid for that car?
Exactly. Thank you. So Benny's like, okay, well, I'm going to help you find them. So Benny starts looking, and she goes, I don't know where they are, honey. Go ask your mom. So my mom is asleep upstairs, and I'm yelling upstairs. I'm like, Mama, where are my keys? She's like, I don't know. She's like, I didn't see them. I'm like, Niles, did you see my keys? So nobody saw my keys. So we're tearing the house apart to find my keys. So that's why I was promptly on time this morning.
Promptly.
Where did they end up being?
They were on my
What's your version of prompt, by the way?
exactly on time.
What do you consider on time here?
Okay, if the show starts at 7:30, as long as I am here before the show starts, I'm on time.
So long as your foot is in the threshold when the mics get cut on, doesn't matter how long it takes you to sit down, go through your purse, set your computer up, put your water down, get your show. So none of this matters.
She can't even talk.
What didn't you professor run a school? I mean, didn't you have a professional job once?
Yeah, once upon a time.
How did that work when people came into class late?
I had a 15-minute grace policy.
Oh, so as long as they brought you some yogurt, you were okay.
No, I mean, because,
Depending on what she looked like, maybe even a pat down. But
Oh, my Lord.
traffic happens, and,
yeah, how much traffic did you hit between your house and this house? I would love to hear about some tanker truck flipped over on Spaghetti Junction. I would love to hear this story.
Well, I mean, I did drive 25 miles an hour in the school zone, even though I was the only one
Yeah, y'all missed yesterday, by
Besides
the way.
the bus going 40 that I was behind.
Coming through the school zone, we're pulling into our driveway. It's 25 miles an hour, mind you. People are a little stupid. Let's word it this way. People need to remember when you try to drive a car that you've made look very distinctive, that means we're probably going to really remember what you're driving. So I had a dumb ace and a jacked up white 4-door Dodge 4x4 with the Georgia Tech license plate, 22-inch chrome rims.
See, there's his problem.
There's the problem.
His diesel, he wants to rev it up as he tries to pass us on the wrong side of the road and then try to blow smoke on the car window. And he almost, I could have been a real turd, if you will, and caused him to hit somebody head on, but then that wouldn't have been the other person's fault.
Right.
But the problem is you're in a school zone running 22 and you want to flick me off. But I remember exactly what you drive now. I mean,
Right.
maybe if you'd have stayed behind me, I wouldn't have noticed what you were driving. But it's kind of like the lady that had a Jaguar that tried to run a bunch of us bikers off one day at a charity event, and we'll never forget her license plate says classy lady or classy lady, something like that, classy Jag. I can't remember when I see the tag. I got it in a picture.
Yeah, real classy.
But we've already seen her at that Publix that we go to eat Mexican food at. So one of my buddies that almost got hit stood behind it one day and took a picture, a selfie with him standing behind the car, and he says, "Should I key it?"
No.
I mean, you almost take out 30 bikes. I mean, because she almost rear-ended Carlos, one of our buddies, and then got in front of, she actually sped up and got in the center of the 30 bikes and then tried to slam on the brakes. Oh, yeah. So every single one of them remember her car. And so everywhere she is in Conyers, people are like, taking selfies going, look who's here.
That's funny.
I'm not promoting violence,
But
y'all.
they're
I'm just
stalking
saying
me.
it's funny that she wanted to harass people and then that happened. But I'm sitting here laughing because, like, dude, you got this nice, pretty truck and you pretty much made sure I'll never forget what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's just stupid people. Just stupid people. If you're in that big of a damn hurry, you should have left the house sooner.
Well, that's like today, because I always put my turn signal on when I get to the first cul-de-sac before I get to your house. So I'm turn signals on, and this car, I mean, I don't know if she was paying attention or not, but she almost hits me. And then I pull up some more, get ready to turn into the driveway. Then she blows her horn at me, and then while I'm trying to turn, she swoops around the left side of me. Now, I'm turning left. Dummy. Why are you going to go around the left side of me?
Mm-hmm.
And
you have your left blinker on,
and
so
I've
it's
got
not like
my
she
left
doesn't
blinker
know.
on. Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh.
Stupid people.
It's like,
It's just terrible that people have become that. I mean, people have just become that. That's one reason I've since my back and everything, I haven't been riding a whole lot. Just because if I did have to perform, some defensive maneuvering, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I'm okay to do it. It just sucks that the world's kind of become that. I mean, it's just become everybody wants to try to be the bigger butthole to the next person. And I'm the guy that I don't care what you're doing until you mess with me. And then when you mess with me or mess with somebody I know, then I get a little defensive. And, I really would like to just start chunking bricks at people speeding by the house, but for some reason there's a law against that.
No, we need to get that video where it like ejects them.
Oh yeah,
the speed bump.
it's just insane.
Oh my God, yeah.
And now it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and at like 6:15 in the morning, I got these buses that are just barreling down the road. So I've been out there trying to get video, and we got a meeting today, right, at 1
yes, we
o'clock.
do at 1 o'clock.
The problem is, they're not going to do anything. I mean, they're gonna plead. This is the first we've heard about it. Blah 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 blah.
But if I remember correctly, when we were in downtown Covington, doing a bike show, there was some Rockdale County bus drivers complaining about you, getting them in trouble. So how can this be the first time they've heard about it?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I bring that up because to me that's considered harassment. They had no business walking up to you and even trying to
Get you over there that they wanted to speak to you.
You should have told them, come on. You should have said, walk on over there and talk to him. He'll be glad to talk to you.
Oh,
Yeah, it might not
that's
be.
what we told them.
It might not be the first time they heard about it.
That's right.
But nothing's being done.
That's right.
Exactly.
And one of the guys that was a bus driver, I don't know if he still is, he also is a barber. And he met me up at Valero one day. And he walks up to me and says, hey, man, you're that dude that you got me in trouble for speeding. He said, but I'll tell you the truth, man. I was speeding. I said, well, I know you were speeding. He said, yeah, I probably should have thought about that. I got all these kids in the car, in the bus. He says, and if something happens, each one of those would be a count.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
See, people don't think about that.
Yeah.
Child endangerment. Yeah.
Each kid would be one count.
Yes.
And people don't think about it.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of things that some people need to think about. Like I was thinking this morning, how about this? Nobody thinks about this either. So, okay, a D nugget
I've thought about that.
goes out. You think about D nuggets often, do you?
Oh my God.
So a D nugget goes out and does a carjacking. So he takes the car, drives to a house. I don't know if it's his house or what, but he drives to a house. Apparently he's in there by himself. Cops show up, knock on the door. He refused to come out. SWAT has to get called in. Hours of them shooting tear gas and stuff in the house. A couple hours now have gone by, or several hours rather. They end up getting him. The moral of my story is this. One douche nugget steals a car, and look at how much money got wasted on this one douche nugget.
Yep.
One douche nugget. They had to call in all the SWAT guys who now are getting paid OT. That's overtime for anybody that's not paying attention. Then think of each time they have to shoot one of the little tear gas cans in there. What does that cost? Cost the county or the city that's having to pay for it? All the vehicles sitting out there, all the gas that it took for the vehicles sitting out there. How stupid is it that one guy probably spent $8,000 if you just guessed it? That's about what it's going to cost, right? So all over one carjacker. Instead of, because of his rights, once you commit a felony, you shouldn't have any rights like that.
Lost those.
He committed a carjacking. He should have been, his rights were left the second he carjacked the car. They should have went in there with 12-gauge shotguns with the bean bags in it, just kicked in the door, and just start shooting. Of course, make sure when you kick in the door, you don't shoot at a kid,
Yeah.
but definitely shoot him. We would have saved some money. I know, it just sucks. It sucks when you really think about this one D nugget could cause so much loss. The person that lost the car, because even if they get the car back, it's still going to be an impound for a minute because it's part of an investigation.
Right.
Then there's going to be a question of how many crimes was it used in. So they're going to want to go back and check all the GPS stuff and see where else the car's been. Really, it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it.
Yeah.
One douche nugget could cause that much drama.
Well, speaking of douche nuggets, there's you ever watch Ghost Adventures or Paranormal State?
No.
One of the couples that used to be on there, the wife is supposedly she does the EVPs, the electronic voice phenomenons, whatever.
Oh, I thought she was going to say she does the EBT because she got her hair weaved down at Crimshaw.
No,
Come on, Doc, get with
it. They were actually found dead the other day. What they believe happened.
Really? Did they have a ghost inspector follow them and tell them where to
People
go?
are actually already trying to contact them. They were
I'm sure it's the cable company and the power company and the cell phone company. Hey, biatch, your phone bills due. I'm sure they are contacting them. The car rental place?
Whatever. What they believe, he was actually arrested 6 weeks ago for
the
husband.
The husband?
The
Okay.
husband for kidnapping, domestic battery by strangulation, and domestic
On who?
on his wife.
Wow.
Both him and his daughter kidnapped her, and they
Him and the daughter kidnapped her. They're going to say, well, he's not going to say nothing now. He's dead. But they were going to say that she was possessed.
probably.
Did you see the picture of her eyes? She looks like she's possessed.
She always has makeup like that. They do. They have found another third person that is dead, and they believe that he has to do with it. What they believe happened was she was living with some roommates because she filed for a divorce this month, and he went and killed them. A roommate came and found a male dead at the apartment. And
Okay, so when you said
missing.
went and killed them, so the husband, the estranged husband, shows up to the where she's roommating with somebody, kills her, and possibly
kills the male roommate.
Kills the
there,
male.
And a female roommate came home and found the male one dead, and the wife was missing.
okay.
Debbie was missing. And they followed a cell phone signal to another part of Nevada, and they heard gunshots in the apartment. They were in negotiations and a standoff for like 6-8 hours, and he had killed her and killed himself.
Okay. That's what I was going to say. So the assumption is he did it himself then.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy people.
Yeah, they're. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, "Holy crap!" I remember them. 'Cause
And
I
the
love
thing that
watching
gets me is if you're going to kill yourself, just go kill yourself. Well, don't hurt somebody else. Okay, let's word it this way for all these sensitive people out there. They're going to send me hate mail. If you are so unhappy with yourself and your life, then go jump off a bridge with a rope around your neck. But do not kill your wife or kids. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah,
Like your wife and kid want to die.
like the one
Yeah.
down the street from
Yeah.
me last week.
Golly.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you killing yourself's a smart thing to do, but damn, if you're going to do it, don't take somebody with you that has nothing to do with what you're doing. It's just wrong.
Yeah, don't tell them how to do it either.
Right.
Look, I had a cousin back in the day. It was actually my dad's age, and he kept attempting. And I mean, I grew up hearing this story, so he kept trying to kill himself, and he was kind of a coward about it. Like he, put a rope around his neck, tried to hang himself in the closet. Well, of course, the wood closet rack, rod snapped in half.
There's your sign.
Everything that he tried to do didn't work. Well, then one day he decided, I'm going to make it work this time. So he takes his Ford pickup truck, drives down past Madison, gets a couple exits past Madison, pulls in the emergency lane, stands on the hood. Peterbilt comes by, jumps in front of it.
Oh my God.
There was no taking that one back. It was done over kaput. Do you
And
know
and that trucker's going to lose his license.
That's what I was going to say. The worst part is the trucker's got to live with that for the rest of his life.
He's going to live with
Yep.
that, and he's going to lose his driving license. So he has no way of.
That was probably, I don't know, 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
How about this? The guy that I was talking about that went on the Ricky Lake show and also Jerry Springer, who wanted to kill himself. So he gets good and doped up, get a couple drinks in him, goes to that bridge right there in Oxford, stands over the edge. I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump. Cops ended up showing up. They shut down the friggin' expressway. Everything. Now, again, kind of like 1D Nugget that stole a car. Look what it caused.
Right.
They get I-20 shut down, fire trucks, ambulance, cops everywhere. Think of all what one person has now caused. He's on the edge. I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump. Then he decides he don't want to jump, and he slips. So now you got a 250-pound guy hanging by an out-of-shape 250-pound guy hanging from his hands on the side of the bridge until he couldn't hold on no longer, and then he fell, broke both legs. But he didn't want to die.
Oh, wow.
So you're just going to have a hell of a time walking for the rest of your life.
It's crazy when people get like that. Those are the people that need help, though. When you start talking suicide, you need to go get some help.
But
You
the
need
ones
to
that
to
don't
some
talk,
people.
don't talk about it is the ones you really
Those
have
are
to
the ones
worry
that you
about.
don't-
Right.
yeah.
Those are
Because
the ones you need to worry
the ones
about.
that talk to you about it are reaching out for help.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy John, he killed
attention.
himself, and none of us ever knew that there was ever a problem. This
Yeah.
guy was so methodical. He had it all planned out. So his daughter lived with him. So he took his daughter to the ex-wife's house, took her a bunch of clothes instead of it just being a weekend amount of clothes, which, nobody saw a red flag apparently. Got all his bills called up so that when nobody really knows his reasoning, but he got his bills caught up to the point that when he was gone, not everything would be cut off at one time, and it would give time for everybody to clean his house out and blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
But they found the receipt in his car is the reason I can tell you exactly what happened. So he goes to Home Depot, buys dryer metal duct vent, bunch of rolls of duct tape, goes up on the power lines where we used to go four-wheeling and dirt biking, tapes it to his exhaust pipe, runs it up over the mirror, tapes it to the mirror, shoves it in the window, tapes it completely in the window. You know, the window was cracked down to the right height, and
Just turn the car on.
turn the car on. 2 days, I mean, not 2 days, the next morning, his kids were out there riding dirt bikes, found them. Of course, it was out of gas at that point, but that's unfortunately, that's not a good story to be telling, and that's not just for fun. But, you know, the thing is we never knew there was a problem.
The ones you have to worry about, you don't know.
And you know, that's the problem is for some of the people that have, you know, this is supposed to be Suicide Awareness Month or what have you. The bad thing is if you know somebody that's got an issue, best thing to do is talk. Start talking to them. Force them to talk to you, whether they want to or not. There's never a really good way of dealing with it.
No.
You know?
Not at all.
Because if you don't go in guns a-blazing, raising hell, making them talk to you, then you have to wonder that was I not forceful enough to make them talk? Because if you go in too wide open, you might scare them off. But at the same time, if you go in all nice and soft and sensitive, asking, "Do you need any help?" they're gonna be like, "No, I'm okay." So you know you got to handle it however it works out. You know, you kind of got to start it to figure it out. You know, we've had a couple of people over the years that's reached out to us and you know want to talk about some of the stupid things and. You know, you got to remember it like this, man. When you do some of the charities that we've done, we've watched people that are just trying to take one more breath of air and just make it one more day. You know, that kind of changes your perspective a little bit. You know, there's all these other people that are just having a bad day and they're thinking suicide's the answer. But the problem is suicide don't have a tomorrow. You're not going to be looking down from the sky at us. Seeing however, you know, I've heard people talk about it. Well, I just was wondering who would show up to my funeral. Well, you're not going to be here to find out. If you do this, you're not going to ever find out. You're not going to be here. You have to remember those sort of things.
One of my friends shared, suicide doesn't take away the pain; it just gives it to someone else.
That's right.
Yep.
It does. Yeah, I mean, it ends your pain, but
it starts
somebody else lives with it for the rest of their life.
Well, it's just not fair. It's not fair
Nope.
for other people to have to deal with.
And Jacob wrote that he has 4 friends who have committed suicide.
Wow.
And yeah, Suicide Prevention Awareness Month.
And one is iffy because it happened.
Yeah.
Well, it's just terrible. It's just
Yep.
terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. It's terrible because, like I said, a lot of people just don't realize. They just don't realize how bad it's going to be on the people that are left behind. You know, it's not fair for that person to have to find you. It's not fair for that person to have to deal with it. It's just really kind of tacky. A lot of people do it for all the wrong reasons, which is even worse. It's for the wrong reasons. That's the biggest thing. I can't get into people's heads. It's like, what was you thinking? You know,
Right.
really, what was you thinking? You need to keep that in.
Instead of mourning their death, you're pissed off at them, and so you can't mourn the way you're supposed to. You just stay majorly pissed off at them. And
That's right.
That's not a way to keep having to go on with your life.
That is exactly right. I'm with you on that. Well, let's shoot off to a commercial. Try not to get all sad. I don't know how I exactly ended up on this conversation. But
Yeah, I just wanted to put something in real quick. I had a really good friend that committed suicide, and it's like Denise was just saying, my husband and I were both really good friends with him, and we wouldn't go to his funeral because we were mad, still mad, because he left behind his wife, a new baby, you know, and
yeah, but the bad part is this. It's kind of like what I was talking about earlier about I need to make a phone call to somebody, but I need you to cut your damn emotions off and listen. So here's the problem. Y'all are being mad about it.
oh, but we're still helping the wife.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're being mad about it because your emotions are twisted.
Yeah.
But if you turned your emotions off and thought about why the person did it and think about how bad the person's situation must have been to them, That's my problem. When I get frustrated with people, it's like zip it. Turn your emotions off and listen to facts. The facts are what matter sometimes, because most people's emotions will screw them and make them make very irrational decisions.
Well, and it's like Crystal says, just giving somebody a smile, you never know what kind of difference that's going to make in somebody's life.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
That's true.
That's exactly right.
That's
My
true.
grandma told me that a long time ago.
All right, everybody, give us a few minutes. I got a POD song. A lot of people don't realize POD is actually a Christian rock band. It's almost metal too. It's almost a Christian metal band, but a lot of people don't know it. So POD, they got a bunch of cool songs. But this one I don't have in normal rotation, but I wanted to play it just because of the conversation we were on. We'll be back in just a few minutes, y'all. Locked up. She's being a booger this morning.
What did you do?
Just didn't want to listen. Didn't want to do nothing. Wanted to go outside and run around in the front yard.
Yeah, Denise and I saw her delivery in the front yard.
Yeah. And what's so bad is she was supposed to be over on the right-hand side of the bus, and I kept yelling, "Come on, let's go in the house," and she wouldn't. She kept running around and running around and running around and driving me nuts. It's 5:40 in the morning. I'm out there raising hell with the dog.
Yeah, mine was at 3:30 this morning. Excited to be buttheads.
Steph, I've lost 4 pounds. I'm so happy.
Cool.
But
Great.
I had to leave out Starbucks and sweet tea and all that stuff.
Yeah, I shouldn't be eating this, but I had to stop and get me something for breakfast. But that green drink that Crystal drinks, she let me try one yesterday. I swear to you, I guess I tried it about 11:30ish. Right about there. I didn't want to eat. I mean, it filled me up.
Oh, wow.
It made me feel full. But I finally did make myself eat something at, it was about 7:30.
Wow.
And it was just, I'd taken a pork tenderloin and cooked it on the grill. I was going to make barbecue out of it, but it's just so good. So I just left it in the little cubes that I cut it in because I was going to shred it and put the barbecue sauce in it. And I heated up, I guess about 4 of the little pieces, and they're about like that size, and that's what I ate.
Oh, okay.
And that shouldn't be too bad for you because it was cooked on the grill.
Well, Benny I had last night, I had rigatoni with sweet peas and Alfredo sauce. And Benny had the Adelaide's chicken sausage with the Italian mozzarella. And I had to taste a little bit of it when I was trying to fix it for her to make sure that it was completely cooked. And I was like, so I tasted a little bit, and meat just gags me. It's not that it's not that I hate meat, but every time I try to swallow it, it's like, you know how...
Like the texture?
Yeah, it's like the texture. It's like in my mouth just gets full, and I'm trying to spit without throwing up, and it's like... So that's why I'm just like, no meat. Because I never know when I'm going to I never know what meat is going to trigger that reflex in me. And the worst thing is to be sitting somewhere and you have that reflex.
Well, I can't stand to handle raw ground beef.
Yeah, that's how I was when I was pregnant.
There's just something I can't stand it. Chicken doesn't bother me, and you know that's the most deadly with the salmonella poisoning.
Right.
Pork doesn't bother me, but there's just something, and like a steak, picking up a steak doesn't bother me, but there's just something about that texture of the ground beef. I can't.
I can't do chicken. I can't do raw chicken breast.
Those don't bother me.
And then the fat thing, you have to like cut the
Yeah.
So slimy. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So I got a call at 5:30 yesterday from the doctor, PA that saw me yesterday.
Yeah.
Because she showed everything and talked to the doctor she works under. And he doesn't even want me to get the MRI from down here. He wants to do a whole nother
Let's do a
MRI.
whole nother one so he can read it.
So I have to.
Because he's probably questioning in his own mind, too, is what did they not see? Does that mean it's not on theirs, so they'll redo it?
Well, within 5 minutes of being there, she said, "I think I know what it is." And I looked at her and I said,
And?
"This is more than any of the other doctors said," because he wanted to send me to a neurologist. And she was like, "This is your nerve," and she pushed on it, and she was like, "You're not moving. It's not nerve. You have they're called sesamoid bones, and like say this is your big toe, and that's the joint, they're right under, right there." And she said, and you can see in the X-ray, one of them's a lot brighter, and she thinks there's a deformity in it, and so she's
we knew something was not right.
shut up.
And they couldn't figure this out from.
She pushed right on it, and I was out of the chair, and she was like, "Yeah."
Damn, was you at the gyno? What was she pushing on
Over
there,
at dog's
chick?
house. No, but she pushed, like, and I should have brought the X-rays to show you because she was like, "It's right." It's a lot of times if it's whiter than the other one,
White turd.
means
God, what's wrong
means
with
that
you
there's
today?
not good blood supply to it because it's not healing the right way.
That's right.
So yeah, she was like, "I'm pretty sure that's what it is."
Wow.
And usually she said that for second opinions, the actual doctor sees, and she was like, and they should have known that when they scheduled you, but she was like, "You're already up here. I'm not going to not see you."
Right.
So,
Right.
Damn. Video froze again.
I'm hoping they figure it out. But then I'm nervous about what they'll do if it is that, if they have to do surgery.
Shave your butt.
And then you'll have to. We'll call you. Roll it up. We'll be like, roll it up, Denise. Roll it up.
Well, she said it's either
How come you didn't get us no coffee this morning?
Because I can't drink coffee.
Because
so if I can't drink it, you're not drinking it.
because she.
How
couldn't
come
find
you
her
can't
keys.
drink it?
Because I have to. It's not on my weight loss plan.
Jesus Christ, so you can't have none, I can't have none? How did this turn out fair?
Because you're supporting
Caffeine
me.
does not make you gain weight. Caffeine actually helps you lose weight.
I know, but it's the coffees that we were getting, Scotty.
Is that darker than
You,
usual?
you do realize that those coffees were 340 calories each, right?
No, had no idea. How would I know that? I didn't buy the damn coffee.
Yeah.
Don't you just love how people talk to you like you're supposed to know something? We got to go back live on this.
Hey, it looks darker than usual, doesn't it?
Yes, but there's nothing I can do to it.
Right. I was just
We're not
wondering
using
if it was just
Manicam.
me.
Stephanie
Well, no, it
looks
lightened up
red.
now. Holy crap, that's weird.
What?
It just
All right,
lightened
we're
up.
back. And if you're watching video, you were able to see the conversations we were just having. So I'm asking Dot, why didn't you stop and get us any coffee this morning?
She couldn't find her keys.
She says, I can't have any.
Well,
So you not having any means I can't have any.
right, because you've had to support me in this weight loss journey. So if I can't have my...
I will support you. I would have paid for my coffee and your water.
Well, see, and I thought I was doing, when I told you need to start drinking more water, I thought you were doing it because of me. Well, never mind.
Well, I was...
But wait, let's go back to the fact that I don't buy the coffee.
I know, but
You buy the coffee.
you have to support
No. I don't order the coffee. You order the coffee.
But that coffee has 340 calories for just a tall.
Who orders the coffee?
I do.
Who should know that?
I should.
Who shouldn't know that?
You should. Well, you should too.
How am I? You just set it
Because-
down. How do I
no,
know what's in it?
Because you should be Googling what you're drinking.
If I Google anything, it ain't gonna be what I'm drinking. Hey, how you doing?
We were Googling some neon and some watermelon.
Stephanie has no comments. She's turning red. If I'm gonna Google something, it ain't gonna be my coffee.
That's why we don't have coffee though, because it's not on my new diet.
caffeine helps you lose weight. It speeds you up a little bit. It helps you. Caffeine does not cause you to gain weight.
I know.
So then the question is, what damn coffee were you getting us?
We always got
Tubby Ace?
No.
Fade Ace coffee?
We got the white
Chunky
chocolate
love of coffee?
We got the grande white chocolate mocha from Starbucks.
Which
Then
she
just-
never got me one.
So just don't get mocha.
Then it's not good.
Starbucks has got to have
a low fat.
a low fat.
They do.
They do, but it's nasty.
Emmy's fixing to be working there, by the way. At
Oh,
Starbucks.
sweet.
Hopefully she gets hired on. Then hopefully she's actually applying for Starbucks, and it would be like a shift supervisor type position. And as anal as she is, it would be no time she'd be a manager. So back to that question of, do they not have a low fat?
Yes.
It
They
just
do.
tastes like shite,
It's nasty, Scotty.
like any low fat thing does.
Now there's some low
We
fat
can
stuff
fix
that's
that.
really good.
We need to get Doc to try that.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I am so good. No, I'm good. Thanks.
She's barely moving now.
Well, we're gonna put the energy drink.
I'm fixing to go upstairs and bust out one of them energy drinks. I think I got one in the refrigerator, actually.
Well,
What
you can
energy
get one of the
drinks?
other ones, and I'll take the one in the fridge.
Have you fallen and bumped your damn head?
What
It's
energy
frozen.
drink?
So, anywho's, apparently the guy that's distributing those, I'm going to end up swapping the.
Are we
Dang
frozen
it,
again?
frozen.
Yeah, I'm going to end up having to swap the USB feed to it because it seems like, as strange as this is, it's been connected that way for like a week and it's been just fine. I don't know why all of
It's
a
the past
sudden.
2 days that it's frozen.
Yes, past 2 days. I don't know why. Anyways, there's actually a weight loss program that this drink's associated with.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he
and
didn't
I
even.
think he's doing it too.
I was gonna say, but he didn't even discuss that part of it. I didn't know until Crystal was explaining the drink to a friend of hers that's part of that big weight loss program. She goes, "Oh yeah, that's all the stuff I do, so it's really good for you."
Yeah, he's doing that weight loss thing. He told me.
How much weight does he need to lose? He climbs towers.
I know. Well, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh no, there was something
he
funny
might
in
be
that.
listening. So
He's
choose
on a
your
tower.
words.
He's probably not listening. We almost lost him yesterday or Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it was.
So I said
No,
he
he's-
climbs towers. You make a joke about it.
No, he said when I got the weekend before I got the drinks that he was on the weight loss and he's like I'm trying to get rid of this right here and was rubbing his belly.
Let me tell you something. When I climbed towers, I was in the best shape of my life. I couldn't gain enough weight.
But I think it's because he's a project manager. He travels to all the different ones and just goes up there to check work and stuff. So it's
Right.
not like he's doing it all the time.
Oh, okay. I guess there's an excuse in there somewhere.
And his wife just had a baby, so maybe he gained with her.
A lot of men do really gain with their
The sympathy
partners.
weight.
Yeah, the
Heck
sympathy
yeah.
weight.
Melissa, when Emmy was on the way, she's like, pulling that Dairy Queen.
When she ate, you ate.
We would both order 2 chili dog footlongs.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I would eat my 2, she'd eat her 1 and a bite.
So you need the third.
So
you
then
eat
I would
the
eat the
third.
third one. I was the first time I'd ever broken 200 pounds because I was always like 100 and like all through school, through high school, I was probably 145 and about 5'8". And when I was 18, I moved to Myrtle Beach for the summer, and I went from a 29-inch waist. Just that summer, I went from a 29 to a 32. Just over the summer, and went up to like 160, and we were like, woohoo! Finally, because I was always so thin. But I also rode bikes all the time and burned my energy, burned my calories, if you will. So then when I was, I don't know, right before Emmy, I had just jumped up to maybe a 34 for the first time in my life, and then gained a bunch of weight, similar to this when Emmy was on the way, and then I dropped all my weight back down and got into, I was in a 36 and 34, back and forth. And then during surgery, all the steroid shots and steroid pills and good Lord. Yeah. So now here we are. But every time I've lost weight, man, like I lost weight back when I was working at Southside Steve's because I was just working crazy hours and stuff and not eating good and drinking 5-hour energy shots every day. I dropped down to 189, 192. I kept fluctuating, and I looked like I had friggin' cancer. So I always like being 205, 210, even though my correct weight's like 180, and I don't see it. 180, I look like I'm friggin' walking dead.
Yeah, that's like mine. According to my height, I'm supposed to be between
60 and 25 pounds?
95 and... but,
Based on your height.
yeah, but
You want
the
to get in my
doctor
pocket?
But the doctor said I should weigh between 95 and 110. And I told him, no. I want to... my
You hadn't seen
weight
that
goal-
since you were like 10.
The wind would blow.
No, I was actually, when I delivered my oldest child, when I delivered her, I was only 125 pounds.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
How much? Really?
Yes.
Wow. With Austin, I gained 50 pounds, and then the other two, I gained 25.
Man, with Emmy, I gained all that myself. Just saying.
Yeah.
Doc has no comment. Are you awake this morning?
I'm awake. I am awake.
That's why she put her glasses on so we can't see her eyes closed.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna fade in and out.
I am awake. Stop it.
Listen to her.
If
Stop.
you have to say you're awake, you're not awake.
Yeah.
That's not true. See, I'm awake. I just
JD says he gained 65 pounds when Stephanie was pregnant.
Dang.
Wow.
I need to put some preparation H under my eyes.
I didn't know where she was going with that at first.
Can you please go upstairs and get that coffee? Don't put anything in it. Just chug it. You can still get espressos.
Yeah, but those are nasty.
You shoot them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Espressos aren't that big anyway.
I thought you were supposed to sip it.
Okay, there's a lot of things in this world you can do. You know, you can drive the wrong way on a one-way road.
Doesn't mean you should.
You can cough and sneeze without covering your face. I mean, you can do these things.
But you shouldn't.
But you shouldn't.
Yeah, doesn't matter if you should or shouldn't, but you can. So espressos, if you need to come to reality and come to life,
You need to shoot it.
you shoot it. Because you just quitting coffee cold turkey, you're going to start having some major friggin' headaches.
Yeah, major withdrawals.
Major friggin' headaches.
Well, I've been having a headache. I've had a headache since Monday.
When was the last coffee?
Monday.
Yep.
Before I went to the doctor.
Message.
You can't just kick coffee that way. Not when your brain has had caffeine and your body's had caffeine all those months and years, and then all of a sudden you quit taking it. Yeah.
Yeah. See.
So you need to drink you
You're addicted to
a
coffee,
Coke
just
when
like
that
other
happens,
stuff.
so you'll at least have caffeine, or get you a caffeine pill.
There's caffeine pills?
You can get the migraine headache or the migraine headache medicine that has caffeine
It
in
has
it.
caffeine in it,
Oh, cool. Okay.
but that's what to get rid of your headache.
But there's also straight.
Or you can just
caffeine
drink some
pills.
coffee. Hey, just saying.
You're just saying.
Just saying.
Or get a Coke and mix it half and half with water.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm saying.
Scotty
Just drink
does.
a
Like
Coke.
Scotty does.
Anytime I've tried to kick back on coffee, and I get the headaches like that, that's what I've done. Just drink a Coke. Not as soon as you
Straight or water it down.
just drink a regular bottled Coke. Man, the headache will be gone in just a few minutes.
Oh.
Because it's your body starving. Caffeine's a drug, no different than anything else.
Yep.
Why did
When I had to kick
Cherry Coke?
ibuprofen, I'm telling you what, I had major headaches when I had to kick it.
Don't open it under the
I'm
mic.
not going to open it.
I'll
wait till we go
I'll
on
turn the
break.
mic off for
No,
you. if
I'll
you
wait
want
till
to.
we go on break.
So we got any stories? Doc's half asleep.
We do have stories. Oh, hush. We do have
You can
stories.
tell she's loud of it. Hush.
Well, I've got one pulled up right now.
Well, let's hear it.
I don't know if y'all watched the news last night and this morning, but there in Cobb County, there was an 11-year-old boy that helped deliver his little brother into the world.
That's
Oh, I
kinda
saw
cool.
that. Yeah.
Sweet.
That's the good news I was talking about this morning, because like 6 minutes into the news, me and Crystal were sitting there watching the news, and at 6 minutes, I'm like, holy cow, it's like gunshot, theft, carjacking. 7 minutes into it, I'm typing. I'm like, 7 minutes into the news, nothing but horrible. 9 minutes into it, they're like, the weather report. So
Yeah.
8 minutes of nothing but sad crap.
Yep.
But-
Go,
and
go,
they-
I don't want to take away from what
They
you were
help
saying.
feed
though.
into the drama, though.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
feed into the drama. That's why we feel, that's one reason we feel crime's more than it's ever been, is because the media has just
That's all
got it
we hear
pumped
about.
everywhere. That's all we hear about. And then, unfortunately, it gives stupid people stupid ideas to go out and do stupid stuff.
Yep.
Because it'll make them famous for 15 minutes. Go ahead.
But the mom said that she was in the other room screaming and that he ran into the room. His name is James. He ran into the room and says, "Mom, are you okay?" And she said no. He then called 911 and they told him what to do to get towels and wrap the baby up. James did just that, welcoming his new brother Royal Dukes into the world, weighing 6 pounds and 9 ounces.
Royal
Wow.
Dukes.
What a name. I'm going to have a baby, and we're going to name it Paul Mall.
We're all
What's your name, son? Menthol. Menthol Marlboro.
But mom, baby, and big brother are all doing great. And big brother now says that he wants to be a doctor when he grows up.
Oh,
what?
that's so special.
It's going to be a tasteless joke, y'all, but hang tight.
Oh, Lord.
Warning,
Oh, Lord.
warning, warning, warning. After seeing his mama's vajayjay, he now wants to be a gynecologist. That's kind of bad. If anything, that'd make me not want to be a doctor. Everybody's head's down except Denise. Denise, you have no class. The rest of the people in the room are going, "Oh my God!" Denise is like, she's just laughing
Yeah,
like.
because I was thinking of this joke where this gynecologist was working, like a
The
woman's
fact that
sister.
she's still going,
Listen,
Steph's falling over,
no.
Doc's shaking her head.
This woman sent her sister to the gynecologist she sees, and the gynecologist is like, "You look just like your sister."
Oh my God. That's just terrible. Absolutely terrible.
But what would you do if you were in a gynecologist and heard that?
I've never been in one. I've
I'm
never
not
dated
talking
one.
to you. I'm talking to Steph.
Yeah, Denise just got it. Doc, did you get it?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I got it.
Steph, you didn't get it?
She missed it.
Oh, yeah, the joke.
What did I say?
Oh, I didn't hear you. I was
That's what I'm
laughing too hard.
talking about.
She's laughing. Too
I'm not
hard.
repeating it. It won't be as funny. Plus, then I can't get away with saying it.
You'll have to tell me during the break.
I just got, you didn't just go there, did you?
That's like in one of the mom groups that I'm in Facebook. One of the mothers made a post and she was like, I was getting ready to go to the doctor's appointment today and she wanted to freshen up before the appointment. So they were out of washcloths. So she grabbed her daughter's washcloth off the table and there was a bunch of glitter inside of it.
I've heard that.
Yeah. And so,
He's like, "You didn't have to get dressed up for me."
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God, JD Spivey. My name's Newport. He said they call me Monkey Mint.
Oh.
So let's do this while we're on these stupid subjects. Any people listening that can text in, call in, whatever, legitimate names, not just us making up names, but legitimate names. Let's hear some of the names of like people you've ever known or known people to name. Like I can't stand the fact that Demi Moore's daughter's name is Scout. Like,
Yeah.
My sister.
DeWeasel Zappa has like, a screwed up sister's name. I can't remember what her name is.
Moon.
Was it Moon Zappa?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, come on, man.
My sister-in-law is a teacher, a third grade teacher, and one year she had a student come in, and her name was Ladasha. Well, and it was spelled L-A line A.
I just can't.
And she looked at her mom, or she looked at her, and she was like, "Your mom's stupid."
I actually dated a guy. His real name, first and last name, was Conan Noble.
Wow.
Red flag. Red flag.
I actually thought that the Conan name was just strictly from a movie, right? And then when Conan O'Brien was up on TV one time, and before they showed his face, they're like, "Hey, Conan will be up at 10:30 or 11:30." And I'm like, "Who?" Like, what? And then they show this commercial, this really tall redhead guy making jokes, and I'm like, "For real, your name is Conan?" Like, that had to suck as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You're this little bony redhead pasty guy, and everybody's going, "Ah!" making fun of you like the Incredible Hulk, and you're like this little twig, you know?
See, I think, when I taught third grade, the parents were going through the alcohol naming child phase. So, like, I had a student named Tangeray,
Ugh.
and I had Margarita, but it wasn't spelled like Margarita. It was Marghetta.
Crazy.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm just thinking to myself,
Jacob has a friend named Scooter.
That's what I was going to say, Scooter. Karin saying, I went to school with a Clint Eastwood Jones and a Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin.
That's actually my cousin's first and last name, Christopher Robin. For real.
oh, that's cute.
I went to school, and for some reason I can't remember the girl's name, but her middle name, like the name she would go by or whatever, she didn't go by her first name, but she went by her middle name. That's kind of like me. I don't go by Michael. But it was funny because her middle name sounded more like a last name, and her last name was more of a middle name. So when they would call the name, it was almost like when somebody goes, Spence, Michael. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing like a roll call or something. So you would hear this person's name, and everybody kind of like, what did they just say? Because it just didn't jive. And it just gets me because it's like, if you're going to have a kid, don't you think about these names like Sky?
How they're going to make
get
made fun of and stuff.
I'm going to have me a little boy one day. I'm going to name him Bug Juice. Bug Juice.
Jacob said his
last
dad,
name's Guts.
his dad wanted to name him Jack Daniels, but his mom wasn't having it.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
my
just
uncle
think
wanted
about
to
it.
name my uncle wanted to name my cousin Layla, like the Eric Clapton song.
Oh, really?
And
I like
my
that
aunt
name,
was
though.
like, hell no.
I like Layla.
I'm going to have a son. I'm going to call him Speedball. And then when the teachers say, why they call you Speedball? Say, well, it was a toss-up between cocaine and heroin. They just put it together and made Speedball.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine the teacher writing a note next to his name? Research parents.
Yeah, T-Facts.
That's right.
Well, when I worked on those Help a Child Smile mobiles, I was on one of them actually with my dad, and we had some kids come on. It was her name was Mercedes, and joking around, my dad said, are you named after the car? Or is the car named after you? And she, like, serious as anything. Oh, I'm named after the car, and so is my brother Montero and my sister so and so.
All
And I
right,
was
let's
like,
catch this. I heard somebody named Skylark before it was named after a car. Just for fun.
Hey, you guys still talking about unusual names?
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're not going to believe this, but when I was in the military, there was a girl in our unit, and her name was Crystal Phallus. And, of course, in the military, we had to refer to each other by the last name.
Yeah.
So she's called Private Phallus.
Oh, my God.
God.
Yeah. Her parents actually named her Crystal, like a glass phallus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is
And then
funny.
we would call her Private Phallus, yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd drop that one in there. Y'all had some cute ones.
Oh, see? So wouldn't that be so funny if somebody's last name was Bader?
Oh,
Private Bader, come here!
what if you got a
Few years from now, you'll be a master.
Oh, my God. Master Phallus. Her name, she could have made Master Phallus.
Oh, my
That would have
God.
been, she might have. She could be out there somewhere listening to this radio show. In fact, she believes she was from Georgia.
And she may
But
be
her name was
calling us
Crystal
up in a
Phallus.
minute going, what are you doing? You're making my name go everywhere. Well, your sister's name's Chlamydia, and her name's everywhere, too.
That's true.
Along with your cousin
All right.
Herpes.
She said that's true.
Well, I wasn't referring to her sister. I was talking about the girl with the phallus thingy.
I know. But I just laughed that she said
Y'all
that's
something
true.
else.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh my God! Can you just imagine some of the names? Now think
Yes.
about it. If you have to get called that, you know, if you think about lieutenant, you know, could you imagine being like with these screwed up last names?
Oh, no. No. I think that's one where I would apply to do a name change.
Yeah.
I knew a dude, no lie. His name was Michael, and I don't remember his last name, but he went and had his name legally changed to Blackie Lawless. And it's like the band really wasn't that good.
No, they wasn't.
Wow.
So he went and had himself named after the lead singer of Wasp. And again, it wasn't that good.
I had a friend, or well,
Look, my wife just took a selfie and said, no one was killed or injured while taking this selfie. Because we read something last night that said, in 2015 alone, I'm going to be off on the numbers, but it's something like 8 people. So it's like 13 or so people killed taking selfies, and only 8 people have been killed during shark attacks this year. More people have died from selfies than shark attacks. So I wonder in New York, is that correct? Because I bet you the loan sharks have whacked a few guys.
While they're taking a selfie.
While they're taking a
sharks
Never mind.
whack a few guys. If the story was more people have died taking selfies than shark attacks.
What if one's taking a selfie in the water and gets attacked by a shark?
well, the death tolls for
Hopefully he has a life case around his iPhone.
See the
At least
video?
the phone will survive. All right, what you got, Steph? Say that again.
the death tolls for selfie-related deaths are 12 people, where deaths related to shark attacks are 8 people.
Isn't that something? And here's what I'm trying to figure out. Are you taking a selfie while driving down I-20? Watch this! Click.
We'll hear about it on the news tomorrow.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I at least have a thing mounted that holds my phone when I do videos.
Oh, well, this picture that it's showing of the guy taking a selfie as he's going down the road, he's got one of those selfie sticks hanging it out the window to take
Oh
a
my
picture of
gosh.
himself.
Yeah.
And then you wonder, my phone's broken.
Right.
Just wow.
There's a microbiologist named Dr. Rick Titball.
See?
Look at the name of that judge.
That's funny. Willie Stroker. That's funny.
Chardonnay Hooker. Really? Who would name their kid Chardonnay?
I know.
I don't know. Who would have the last name Hooker?
TJ, well, you know, there was a movie, TJ Hooker. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you liked it too.
I did. I love that show.
Jolly Mangina.
Oh, God. So nobody's calling in. So apparently, oh, look, Ravens just took a picture while driving. He says, oh, no.
This dude's last name is Sharts. It's Steve Sharts.
I'm just saying. I remember back in the day, there was always stupid names. You know, there was just always stupid names.
And it's funny we were talking about this because I actually had a story, 22 outlawed baby names from around the world.
Oh, what are they?
What do you do to have an outlawed baby name?
Apparently in overseas, blah, I'll get my words right in a minute. You
Oh
gotta
my God.
remember, I've been up since 3:30.
I got you beat.
I know you got me beat by an hour. You have to clear it through the government before you name your child, or you pay a fine. Well, in France, there was a couple that wanted to name their baby Nutella, like the spread. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Somebody shouldn't have spread.
Oh my God.
Oh, but yeah, Judge.
The Nutella.
Nutella. That's how you say it. But
Why you look at me like I'm crazy?
The judge wasn't having it and said and ruled that the child's name had to
Any
be
of the
shortened
spread?
to Ella. Whoa. This one I'm not sure how you would pronounce it because it's Japanese, but it's Japanese for devil, so Akuma.
Amatata. I have no idea. Just keep going.
And in New Zealand, some parents tried to name their kid Anal.
No.
Oh my God. That's just too far. Again, people just don't think about their kids having to grow up with these names.
In Norway, someone wanted to name their child Gesher.
In what? Okay.
Gesher. 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 Gosh,
I don't find it funny, so I don't know.
Well,
That's why I was asking, like, am I lost on that one?
Yeah, I didn't understand that one either. But another in New Zealand, Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. That's actually what they wanted to name the child.
Somebody will wake up one day and kill their parents.
well, and we got the race car driver, Dick Trickle.
Yeah, but still, that's stupid all by itself.
Yeah.
And there was a Turkish couple that wanted to name their son Osama bin Laden.
Ooh, yeah, that would go over.
no.
That would go over very well.
In Mexico, RoboCop.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And then there was another New Zealand couple that wanted to name their son Chief Maximus.
Oh my God!
There's a filet mignon.
What are these people thinking? Just for fun?
Good morning. This is Crystal Palace. I sit here listening to this radio show here, and someone talked about me. Now, I've been in Georgia all my life. I spent 2.5 months in the military because everybody would tease me about my last name, and I resent for this. I know that's that damn Sergeant Ingram telling that story about my name.
We're so sorry.
You tell her I'm gonna kick her ass.
We will make sure we pass that information on, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Oh my God. It just reminds me of that band that used to have the guy's name. He was the bass player, guitar, something. His name was Pat Smear.
Yes.
Remember him? He was with, God, who was it? It wasn't the Foo Fighters. Or was it? Might have been the Foo Fighters. I can't remember. But his name was Pat Smear. I mean, of course, it was a totally made-up name, but he went by it.
Okay, so when this guy was born, he was destined to be an obstetrician because his first name is Harry, Harry, and his last name is Beaver. His parents are already like, he's going to be an obstetrician.
Jesus, Louises.
Well, here's another one out of Mexico, circumcision.
No way.
Name?
Yes.
That has to be a screw up
It's
in their like lingo, whatever. Because like they spell Jesus as Jesus. That's got to be a screw up.
Oh my gosh.
That's like somebody being named Elvis. I would never, ever name anybody Elvis. The one was enough. Or Madonna. There's no reason to do that one either.
Oh, no, I went to school with a Madonna.
Ugh.
Well, here's from Sweden, a baby girl named Metallica.
Wow.
Crickets.
I'm telling you, if the kids get screwed up, we can see how and why.
Somebody named their kid hashtag.
Yeah, here's one. Somebody named their kid the symbol @.
No.
No.
Yeah, right there.
No.
Yeah.
It says hashtag Jameson was born.
Yeah, he was drinking some Jameson.
Wow.
Thought it was a good idea to put the hashtag in front of it.
Another New Zealand's got some crazy names. Sex fruit.
I swear to God, I'm not going there. I mean, New Zealand, I'm not going. I'll find somewhere else to go. I'll go drink water in Mexico.
Oh my God. PHELONY.
Why are you spelling it? I'm dyslexic. Why don't you just say it?
Felony.
Why are you going to name your kid Felony?
Depends on what you were doing when you got it. I'm lucky because, I watched the movie Ford Fairlane. And my dad, at one point, my real father thought it would be funny to tell me that I was a a cheap bottle. I was the product of a cheap bottle of gin in the back of a 69 Fairlane. So thank God my mother, there's no telling what my dad, I could have ended up being the real Ford Fairlane for all I know.
It says, Felony is home and happy. Arian and Nico adore her and held her. Like, Arian and Narco, whatever I
Just
say.
no. I'm going to name my kid DEA. I mean, why would you do that to your children?
I have a friend. She named her kids Skylar, Raven, and Draven.
Skylar, Raven, and Draven.
I just got there's
Yes.
2 Earnhardts in Social Circle.
Really?
Last names Earnhardt.
Yeah.
wonder
Or,
if they're
I
related.
guess they may be named first name Earnhardts because of some dumb redneck parents.
Somebody that I know named their kids Danica, Davy, and Alan. All race car drivers.
Oh, I don't know any of those, but okay.
Alan Kawicki, Davy
Why
Allison,
would you
and
name your
Danica
kids
Patrick.
for that?
Because you're redneck.
No, I named my daughter after a Stevie Nicks song.
Well, just name your kid like Betty Joe if you're redneck. Bobby
she
Sue.
is. She's Sarah Joe.
Who?
My daughter, Sarah
Well,
Joe.
she's messed. We don't want to talk about her.
Somebody named their baby Uteros.
Uteros.
Like uterus, but Uteros.
Name one
And
of
then
them
they're like-
pampering.
And then it says Uteros, really? Like uterus? And it says, this name's got soul.
So,
Wow.
It says, okay, well, best of luck, but you have the wrong number because they were texting.
oh my gosh.
What
It's
is
just
wrong with
sad
some
that some
people?
of these people have to deal with this.
My youngest daughter is Cherry Blue, and my little boy is Rocka 6. Like, where do
So
people...
the guy, I can't remember his name, who's the actor, Jason Lee. Jason Lee's his name. From My Name is Earl. His
Yes.
son is named Pilot Inspector.
Wow.
What the front door is wrong with you people?
Oh, my gosh.
I do remember, the jokes when you used to call people and make them call something out. And I remember sitting at the Publix on 138, 20 now, if you call it 20. This is the Publix that's no longer there. And I was there working, and me and the manager were sitting down, and we heard the paging Mike Hump, and I am censoring the last name a little bit, but y'all do grab what I'm trying to say,
I have one after the phone call.
just for fun.
Hey, this is Jamie Thompson with Walking Dead Tours and Events.
Hello.
Morning.
We're doing great. How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Well, this is Redneck Steph. I'm the one that's been talking with Marlene about what y'all have going on down there at the tours, and we just want to get you to tell us a little bit about it and what programs you got going on, or what tours you have going
Okay.
on.
All right. First of all, we started our tours about 4 years ago. We were the first one to start a tour. The tours came about because we were having such of a demand for fans coming down, and they were wanting to come into the barns. We actually own the Esco Feed Mill, which is in season 3 and season 4 in the opening credits.
Mm-hmm.
And to date, we've had about 19 episodes of Walking Dead that has been shot either on our property or within a 4-mile radius of our property.
Oh, wow.
And our tour is a little bit different than the other tours. We actually, since we own the property, we get to go into the barns and we get to go on the property. But not only do we do that, we also take the replica weaponry that they used in The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
When our guests come in and they go ahead, they settle up, they get their little sticker that we tag them, shows that they've been here with us today, which is a picture of the meal. And then we take them around the corner and we allow them to either pick Michonne's sword, Daryl's crossbow, Rick's gun. We even have a belt, gun belt, holster, everything. We even have a Beretta like the actor Carl uses, even with a silencer on it.
That's pretty
Cool.
neat to know that they're going to have those for pictures. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we really encourage here is multiple photos. We do give you the lowdown on everything that happened here during filming and during the show, but then we give you an opportunity to recreate the scenes yourself while you're at the property.
Wow.
And so we really take our time, and so our guests can really enjoy themselves and our tours are only $20. and because we really want you to get your money's worth. A standard tour with a small group, say of 5, usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour. But we give you a 2-hour time window just for your photo ops. And as long as you keep everything G-rated, we're cool with it.
Well, that
We just really like having a good time.
Yeah, I don't know if this Just for Fun crew could handle that.
Oh, whatever.
Well, maybe if the tour was just us.
Right.
We would have fun now.
No, we would have fun.
Yes, we would have a lot of fun. And so, myself being a very strong Walking Dead fan and crazy about Daryl, so how often do the actors come there, or do they still come to?
Actually, they don't. Now, the main cast, and they do not come in, but now
And
the
see,
lower
Steph was
cast,
just
the
looking
walkers,
for her bag and her duct tape and tie wraps. I think she thought she was going to come abduct somebody.
They're like Daryl.
No, we really wish they would come in, but their schedules are so tight.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and we understand that. And, we just, and we do encourage, the fans that do come in to respect that.
Yeah.
And AMC has certain wishes, that for the fans that do come in to, as you call, walker stalk. And, and we do encourage that everyone follow those, requests, and it just makes it easier, for everyone that comes in for the future.
Yeah. So tell us, I was reading on your Facebook page a little bit about what you have going on coming up in October.
Well, 3 years ago, we decided, since October is the premiere, always is the premiere of The Walking Dead, that we needed to do something special for that month. And at that time, we thought, well, we could do zombies down here. And I've been involved in foster care for a while, and I have a lot of kids, and now they're reaching about anywhere from 9 to 12 years old, and they wanted to be zombies. So I says, well, I got to find me a couple of adults. I can't let a bunch of kids be over there trying to scare other people. So we got us a couple of adults, and first year, I think we had probably like 6 zombies on the property. And what we do is they come in, and we have a few costumes that we use. And last year we had a doctor zombie, and we had looked like a witch doctor zombie. And then we also have someone that comes in and does makeup, and she does latex. And we use those a lot on our adults. And they roam the property, and the live zombies do. And then inside the barns this year, I have added animatronics.
Oh, cool.
And so,
Stephanie will get freaked out when those things start moving.
well, I actually found a small child-looking zombie that has a black wig on it, and it favored Daryl to me. And he's actually sitting eating, and we put a leather vest on him with angel wings on it, put a crossbow by him, and he looks really awesome.
That sounds neat.
We actually have him in what we call Merle's barn, and that is the barn that Merle ambushed the governor, and it is right in front of the spot that we call where Daryl cried and Merle died, and that is where Daryl actually had to kill zombie Merle. And so
yeah, I'm sitting here reliving that as you said it.
Well, it's pretty cool if you come down here.
Yeah.
And now we even have a tombstone, which we have to remove a lot of things. We have to bring them in. We do have a lot of, I could say, grab happy fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
When they see something, they want to take it.
Oh, I'm
and,
sure.
So we do have to, secure everything. So
Which
we
is
can't
sad.
leave them out. We would love to. We would love to leave stuff out where everybody could enjoy it. But we just can't do that any longer.
Now, can you tell us how to find you on Facebook and a website and everything?
Sure. Our website is Walkin, WALKIN. Now, there is no G. It's Walkin, like the redneck style walking.
Oh, yeah, Steph would leave the G out by
Definitely
accident
leave the G
anyway.
out, too.
And that is Dead, DEAD, Harrelson, HARALSON.com. And on Facebook, you can hit us up on Walkin, WALKIN, Dead Harrelson. And we try to keep a lot of stuff posted on there. When our guests come in, we have guests usually on a daily basis that come in, and we try to photograph our guests, in different aspects on the property, and with different poses and stuff. And we like to post everybody on our page. And so we try to stay real active, with the media, the social media and stuff like that. So we had a commercial was filmed here last Friday. Infinity of Atlanta came down, and they did a car commercial with some zombies.
Oh,
Wow,
cool.
nice.
I can't wait to see it. So it's going to
that'd
be
be
cool. And then we're in the running right now. Destination, we don't know if we're going to get it or not, but Destination America on the Travel Channel has contacted us about doing their season finale from here.
Oh,
And
cool.
so we're really keeping our fingers crossed on that one, because it's not only going to incorporate the Walking Dead and the filming history here, it's going to also include our history of our community, our cotton gins, because we actually still have an existing cotton gin. We actually have an existing still cornmeal grinder. Everything is still here on the property. And our goal is to eventually put a cotton museum in. And because we know we love Walking Dead, we love the movies, but we know all that's going to fizzle out one day.
Right.
Yeah.
We want something here
Something
that
to
will
keep
be educational and something that will keep benefiting the community.
Right.
And so right now we're looking, if anybody out there knows anybody that can help me write some grants and stuff like that, that's one thing we're looking for right now. And because we still have the history here, and we're afraid if it waits too much longer, we're going to start losing things, because we need to do some major repairs on the buildings and stuff.
Right.
Now, you do the tours 7 days a week? Or
Yes, ma'am. We do them Monday through Friday. We do them at 11, 2, and 4, and Jimmy and Marlene will be your guide on those days. Then on Saturday and Sunday, on Saturday we do them at 11 and 2, and that will be Pam, and then on Sunday at 2. Now, during our month of October with our zombies, that is only on Saturday.
only on Saturday?
And if someone would like to be a zombie, all they need to do is contact us on Facebook and give us a heads up. Or if someone's been a walker in The Walking Dead, they want to come down and do autographs, we're open to that too. They just need to give us a call and let us know, hey, I'd like to come in and do autographs or do a signing.
If my co-host Doc here keeps not drinking coffee the way she is, we've already got you a zombie. She's sitting right here. She's slow moving, slow talking. She barely makes a little bit of noise. So I think we got one here.
It fits all the criteria.
Oh, goodness. Well, we like zombies of all sizes. We're not picky.
Her hand slowly rises.
I can go be a zombie.
She's trying to kick coffee, and it's whooping her butt.
You see how slow she talks?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
She's trying to get healthy.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
leave her
go
alone.
upstairs and get a cup of coffee and come down here and drink it in front of her.
Mm-mm.
But no, that
That's
sounds
mean.
very interesting. I was just I've got y'all's Facebook pulled up and was scrolling through some of the pictures. It's really neat because everybody gets to take these pictures with the props. So that's kind of cool,
And we also have a green screen inside the shop, and we have all the costumes, I'd say from probably 80% of the characters.
Right.
And we have we let you stand in front of the green screen. We photograph you, and then we allow you, we have probably about 25 to 30 different photos of different locations. And then we Photoshop you into that location.
Wow.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
the cost on that's $10 a picture. So ever how many locations you want to be put in, ever how many different costumes you want to do, that's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I even have it down to I have Rick's watch. I have Dale's hat, Dale's watch. I have the gun just like Dale carried. So I've really gotten everything detailed pretty good.
That's
I even
cool.
have Merle's arm.
Yeah, I was just looking at
yeah.
that. I was actually just on that picture. I was actually scrolling and then I saw Melissa Cowan too. She actually, that's
Yeah.
Bicycle Girl. She went to school with my wife, so that they're always communicating. And we were talking about getting her in on the show,
Very,
but
very sweet
she's,
girl.
busy, man.
Somebody
There's so
get
much going on
engaged?
now.
Mhm.
Somebody got engaged on site.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
she's
go.
been real good to us down here.
Right.
We got several things signed in here in the store that
Right.
she's come in and signed. We got them displayed, and our store now is about 2,600 square foot.
Man, that's awesome.
And we've got I'd say probably 80% of it's dedicated to Walking Dead. Well, no, probably more about 70% of it's dedicated to Walking Dead.
Nice.
That's cool,
things
though.
for the history of Harrelson, and then the other parts of movie history. And I try to keep a lot of different props in here from movies that's been filmed in the area. And I'm fixing to expand my fried green tomato collection. And so I've got a pretty good prop collection in here so far.
That's awesome, though.
And you do have a
But we
gift
would
shop
just
there
love for
too.
everybody to come down and give us a seat.
And you do have a gift shop there too.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
We try to carry. We work real good with the Woodbury shop in Sonoa, and we try to carry things they don't carry. We try not to duplicate, and I look for very unique items and things that you're not going to find in a normal place, and that's what I put in here.
That's
and
awesome.
we do have some things that are fan based that the fans have made and brought in. And like I
there's my
said,
buddy.
we just try to be a unique place.
That's funny. I'm scrolling down your picture, and one of my buddies,
Howie.
his nickname, his name's Howie, but his nickname's Highway, and he started doing a lot of stuff with all the zombies. So it's funny. I'm just scrolling down. And I'm seeing people we know in y'all's pictures. That's kind of funny. That it just shows you how many people are actually coming and visiting y'all.
That's right.
That's
yeah,
cool.
Highway's a good buddy of ours. He comes in on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah, when he first started
Yeah,
doing
we
stuff
love
with
him.
y'all, he wanted me to get involved, but it's just the way growing the radio station, it was just so busy, and he was really starting to get involved. And now, I mean, it's like all the pictures I see of him, he's doing something. He's having a blast with you guys, though.
Oh, yeah, we do. We really enjoy it. And that is our main aspect, is making it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a rule down here. We are a drama-free zone in Harrelson.
Right.
And we like to have fun and enjoy ourselves. And we just, like I said, we really make it very important with our fans. We even have gone as far as we have a wall dedicated in our shop to our fans. We let our fans come in and our guests and sign the wall.
Oh.
And they just think that's great.
Oh, that is
And,
pretty awesome,
it's
though.
getting full. So it's like I said, it's filling up. But we've been in the new shop since April. And we're going to have to get us a new wall here for too much longer.
We need to get down there and get a just
That's
for fun
right. We need to hurry
sticker
and get down
on it before it fills up.
That's right.
Well,
All right. Well, we got to wrap this puppy up a little bit and move on to a commercial. Again, tell people how to find you one more time.
We are at walkingdeadharrelson.com, or you can visit us on Facebook at Walking Dead Harrelson. Come down and see us.
All righty. And I'm going to share that on our page as well. Yeah, I was just seeing another picture. There was Greg. He does a lot
Greg
of zombie
Cruz.
stuff.
Yeah.
He's
Greg
been on
Cruz.
our show. Yeah, he's been on our show too.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting here going,
He was
wow,
down
look at
with
all the
the-
people.
He was down last weekend doing the car commercial.
Oh, see, that's
wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really
and if
good.
you look on the pictures with the commercial, the little one that's in there, that's my little girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And she loves it. She eats it up.
Yeah, I have one of those too. My daughter, she loves The Walking Dead. She's got to watch it every Sunday, and now she's into the Fear of the Walking Dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then. Well,
All right, well,
if there's
thank
anything
you.
else I can help y'all with, y'all just give me a heads up and let me know. I'll be glad to.
yes, ma'am. Well, thanks for
Thank
calling
you.
in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Man, I can feel that I need coffee. I think I'm going to go get me some. We'll be back, everybody. We're going to hit us a little commercial,
Ooh,
and we'll
look
be
at
right
that
back.
look.
Everybody have a great day.
She gonna beat you.
I can't help it. I'm sleepy. Got my coffee. Just knocked the edge off. A lot of cream. A lot of sugar.
Get her one of those energy drinks.
It's all natural for you,
It's all
Doc.
natural.
Oh. There's something that's got to be done every Saturday in October, isn't there?
Yeah.
We got somebody that left.
What's that?
Oh.
You got something every Saturday in October, don't you?
What?
You've got something every Saturday in October,
Yes.
don't you?
Yes.
Well, what about the? Oh.
What you looking at?
Oh, those are cute glasses. Did you get one for me?
No, I got 2 for myself. What was your question? The glasses or the drink?
The glasses. Yay.
I'm scared to give you too much in case you don't drink it. Here, make sure you like it before I give you any.
I want some.
There ain't. You can go get a hot one up there.
Where is it?
Kitchen counter.
This is interesting.
You want it or not?
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Okay, because if you're not, I was gonna give it to Denise. That's pretty even. Oh, it's 10 times better cold.
Is it really?
God, yes.
Dang it.
Denise, bring one down and put it in the freezer. Let it get cold for you instead.
Yeah, this is good.
What?
I don't know what she said. I think
But I ain't sharing.
You have to. I don't have enough to last all weekend.
Whoa.
Can you move up down them steps a little faster? We only got another minute. Just watch.
I feel so much better now.
I should have told you to pop one of them migraine pills when you got here. Now, if you want to taste something good,
Oh my god.
half ounce of that in that,
Oh no, and
it becomes a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
We
We
put-
named it the Just for Fun
neon melon.
Neon Melon.
And when we went to Gravity,
So
we put some of
Halloween
the hard
night,
cider in it.
and these glow under a black light. So inside
Social.
the social house,
No, but we put
Drink.
some of the hard cider in it at Gravity. Apple Jolly Rancher.
I feel good now because I'm living in a gangster's paradise.
No, I want her to do this because at 8:00, at 8:21, Nursery Rhymes with the Doc. Today was a
We're
good
doing
day
it
in
now.
Kinks, the Paradise.
and we're back.
Hey, everybody! Woo,
She's awake.
How
She's
you
awake. She's
doing?
awake.
So, and now that she's back, she's going to do Nursery Rhymes
Is
with
she,
the
is she
Doc.
back well enough to do that?
Give me a few more minutes. Give me
a few
about
more
2 more
That's what
minutes.
I'm getting. I
Okay.
mean, we got to make sure.
We're going to do Would You Rather. Okay, ready? So, Scotty, would you rather have no internet or no cell phone?
Ooh. Is my cell phone gonna have internet?
No.
I mean, I had to ask this as a question. Like, does this mean no home internet, so no iPad, or does this mean no iPhone and I have to go old school Motorola flip phone? I still have my text. I still have my text messaging though.
You're thinking
God.
way too much into this.
I know, right?
Yeah, because either one, I don't want to be without either one of them. Because you know why? We're all addicted to Facebook.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
Every single one of us is addicted to Facebook. We are not going to go one day without it. Like when I was on vacation, I got locked out of Facebook for 2 days, dude.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
was going crazy.
I was like going through withdrawals.
He was.
So which one?
And we were rubbing it in.
When you say cell phone, do you mean no calling people
Nothing.
services?
Nothing.
God, I mean, but if I still have my phone where I can Facebook, I'd be happy.
Oh my gosh.
But there's no internet on your
I don't
phone.
know. I would have to, logically speaking, I'd have to say no internet because you still got to have a phone to contact people. So
True. Okay.
God, I don't even want to think of that world. What is that, Bizarro world?
Steph, would you rather have true love or $10 million?
I'll answer that for you. $10 million because I can buy me some love.
Because I would be in true love with my $10 million.
That's right.
No, actually, I would rather have true love because
Can't buy
without-
happiness.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
be
but true
alone.
love and being broke sucks.
Yeah.
But at least if you have true love and you're broke, you got somebody living next to you in the car with you.
Yeah, and then,
And then y'all are both
then y'all are
broke.
just broke and both fighting all the time.
Okay, Doc.
You smoked that cigarette. I was going to smoke it. You took the last puff. Now I'm going to be smoking filter.
Oh,
mean-
my Lord.
You,
You
took the last.
just sip of beer.
Well, you took the last Reese's Pieces. I was going to eat it for breakfast.
Doc,
Yes.
would you rather go back in time and meet your ancestors or go to the future and meet your grandchildren?
I'm going back in time to meet the ancestors.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
You can't destroy history. If you destroy
No,
history,
you're not destroying it.
there's
You're
no
just
future.
meeting them.
I'm
yeah,
just
but
meeting them.
How are you going to meet them?
I'm just gonna be like, "What's up?"
You'll alter time.
Oh my God.
No,
You
I
watch too
won't.
many movies.
No, you could alter time. That's
You watch too many
No,
movies.
the-
You'll put
tr-
a ripple in the.
it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. How did you meet Benny?
On Facebook,
How? Paint us a picture of what took place when you met Benny.
like when we met in person.
No, Facebook. Let's just go
Okay,
simple.
so-
Let's just go with simple Facebook.
Simple Facebook. We had been stalking each other.
No,
on Facebook.
That's not what I mean. Okay, let me paint a picture for you. It's a lonely night at home. It's just you, your remote control,
And your
and your bag
phone.
of popcorn. And you go scrolling through Facebook and you saw this girl and you started Facebook stalking her and then you sent her a message. Don't give me any other version than that. So it's a Saturday night when this takes place. If I went back in time and bumped into you at the Walmart before you went home with that bag of popcorn that night, your whole life could be changed.
Yeah.
See?
It could be.
That's the problem with going back in time. And nobody wants to hear that. But that one alter,
But going in.
or what if somebody bumped into your car at a red light and you ended up at the hospital and you're not hurt or anything, but you ended up meeting a nurse?
Okay, but you can do that from going to the future and meeting your grandchildren. You
How
can
am I gonna-
alter that too.
I'm not going to alter nothing in the future.
What if you tell them to do something that they wouldn't do normally?
In the future?
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
I come back to my time and the future ain't even happened yet.
Right, but then you've altered the future, so you can.
Yeah, but the future
But
hasn't
you can
happened.
change the future.
You
but you can
change the
change the
future.
future.
But the future could change right now because we're talking about it. But if you go back and
ESP.
screw up the past,
I
where
got
you're at right
ESPN.
now might not be here.
Who said I got ESPN?
All right, go to your next question. Hold on. Let's see if anybody else is chiming in. Anybody else want to chime in on the future crap and the past crap before we move on to something else?
Or the would you rather?
Kathy Bragg says that she would like to go meet them grandchildren. So she would go to the future. See, altering the future means nothing if you come back here because the future's not set in stone.
But I've already met my grandkids.
I knew one of you guys was going to say that. Oh my!
I mean, because if I could go back in time, like think of the Hot Tub Time Machine movie. If I could go back in time and somehow figure out how to get involved with the people that made Yahoo, I mean, come on.
Yahoo!
But our whole life would be changed at this point.
I know, because I never would have met you because you never would have stepped outside to help me rescue the dog from the road because he wouldn't be living here.
So what happens if you wouldn't have stopped to help the dog?
You and I never would have met.
So see, just one little thing can change everything. And people don't realize that that's the bad thing about people that think like I do when we see these stupid movies and we go, you can't do that. Because if you do that, it can destroy everything.
This one's funny.
Next.
This one's funny.
Nobody's calling in on that one, so we're moving on.
Would you rather experience a sharp pain in your side each time someone says your name or have a bell sound each time you are aroused?
At my age, I'll take the arousal thing. because do you know how? Wait a minute! I just had an epiphany. With as many,
for you or him?
as many haters as I have, maybe that's why my side hurts. What the hell, Denise? Are you the future Denise that has come back in time trying to change something? Because my name gets uttered out of a lot of mouths, and it ain't in a good way, and my side hurts 90% of the time. Just for fun. You can't touch my bell no more. Just for fun radio. Doc, keep your hand off my bell.
Okay.
Doc's trying to ring my bell, Benny.
You can ring my bell. She can do that. It's all right. So y'all done made me call in again. I know I'm behind because the video keeps lagging, right?
Right.
So, but you guys are talking about going into the future, and you're saying you would rather go to the future because you can't alter time.
Well, I can't really screw up the future. Where if I go back into my past, I could screw up whether I'm even born or not.
She's about to prove our point.
But you can change it. You can change it by going to the future. Because see, here's what I would do. I would go to the future tomorrow and see what the winning lottery numbers were today.
Oh yeah, now, definitely. I can change the future. I just don't want to screw up the past.
Right. So now we've changed the whole future. We've changed our whole future in the past by winning, $15 million, whatever the lottery is.
Right.
However, that one family that was supposed to win, see, this is the catch that you don't know. That was supposed to win the $15 million. We've stolen from them but they don't know it. But now they feel in some kind of way and they don't know why they feel in some kind of way. And what do? They walk up in the store as we're trying to collect our money and shoot us.
That's right.
So now we're not in the future anymore.
But see,
it could happen.
But Benny's like me and thinks about it like that. And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Right.
That's
So
when people
I don't
don't
want
look
to
at time travel.
I don't want to go back in the past and meet my ancestors because I have a mental vision of how great these people are. If I go back to the past, I discover that they weren't so great.
Look, let me tell you.
I don't want to meet my grandchildren.
Since you're saying that, I'm going to tell you this. It's so funny. So in this next bedroom is a big trunk. And in the trunk is all these pictures of my great-grandparents and then their parents. Well, my great-grandfather, by the time my memory of my great-grandfather took place, every Sunday, we'd go there for chicken at noon. He would come home from church. Right. That's my granddaddy. Me and my grandmother were sitting here one day, and she was saying, let me show you pictures of my daddy. And she's going through showing me these pictures. Now, here's a 1954 Mercury. He's sitting on the back, had on those pleated tan pants. It's a black and white picture, though. He has on a white wife beater. He's got him a little hat on, kicked down on his brow like a Kid Rock hat, with a fat cigar and a mason jar, where he was sitting on the back of the car drinking moonshine and smoking a big fatty. And That's not the guy I knew.
A big fatty. Right.
That's not the guy I knew. And my great-grandmother was married to him. I always pictured my great-grandparents as these perfect church-going people. My grandma's like, you have no idea what Daddy was like back in the day when he worked at the steel mill.
Exactly.
So see, if you go back in
Right.
time, you can screw up a lot of stuff.
You can mess up your whole life going forward, because we build our life around the things that we found positive growing up and our fond memories. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
If you take that nostalgic away, certain songs don't mean what they meant to you. Things change and
Think
you
about
become this
it.
bitter person.
If I
And
went
you
back,
end up in the store with a gun.
yeah. But think about it like this: if I went back to Glenwood Road in 1969 to the Glenwood Drive-In and I bumped into my dad's brand new 69 Ford Fairlane, I might have made him spill that cheap bottle of gin, and then I wouldn't even been conceived.
You're so silly.
See? I wouldn't even be here if I just accidentally walked by and scratched his new car. He got mad, pushed my mom to the side, spilled his gin, got out and beat my young butt, and then think about it. I wouldn't even been conceived in the back of a car at the Glenwood Drive-In.
Well,
See?
You're so silly.
One alteration.
It could happen, but biologically, I don't think that. I think that your father was a very able man, and even if he was pissed off, they were going to go home and do the wild thing, Jen or not.
That's called angry.
The problem is if you delay that moment,
Yes.
say they did the wild thing a minute later, then the particular spermatozoid that was you might not have met
That's right.
the egg that your
That's
mom
right.
was
I could have turned out to be
That
a
I would-
crazy guy.
No, you could
Or
have
you
turned
could have
out
got
to be
to
a
be a girl.
Michelle.
Yeah. What if I'd have been a Michelle?
that's right.
I could have been a hoochie, and y'all don't even know it.
Well, biologically, you started out as a Michelle.
Yeah.
Your testes dropped later on.
Okay. Thanks for getting all
Okay,
technical.
anatomy session.
Thanks for getting all technical, I mean. All right. Well, let me
All right,
catch
guys.
this other one. Thanks for
I'm
calling
loving
in.
the show.
All righty.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Here's another call, y'all. Let's catch it. Just for fun. The phone locked up again. Dang droid. Just for fun. Just for fun. It's just like the whole screen went gray. What is Mount Juniper? I wonder what movie my parents were watching that night.
Why don't you go back and find out?
Just makes you wonder.
Okay, while we're waiting for that, Scotty.
Don't change the subject because this person might be calling in on the same subject. We'll see if we just get the phone to work. If I could go back in time and make the iPhone, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
Hey,
what's up?
What's up with you?
what's up?
Hey.
Who's that on the line right there?
On what
Well,
line?
let's see. You've got the sexy doc. You've got Denise.
You talking about we got Nerd Brock.
No, Dr. Brock hadn't been here. Brock hadn't been here in about 6 months. It's Moondog, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Moondog.
Yep.
I can't tell you who this is.
It's
But
Moondog.
Yeah.
last Saturday night, he was running out of Monroe like he was scared.
Yeah, man. We ain't seen him in a while. We need to find out what's going on with those cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask him what he was scared like when old AJ had him in that cage last Saturday night in Monroe. He had him all scared, boy.
Yeah, we're going to try to see if we can get him on the phone tomorrow and talk to him about that.
Yeah, you better talk to him because somebody's coming to Monroe to him. They go get him. Yeah, right. We know who this is. So what you been doing?
Hey, we just been making it in the world, man. Staying busy. Staying real busy. We hadn't seen any of the guys from the wrestling now that I think about it. We need to get with these cats and see what's going on with them.
Yeah, we do.
Well, October the 2nd, they got a big tournament going on in Monroe. They're going to be in Monroe October the 17th. 31st, they're going to be up at Fusion. Going to have an outdoor party at 1 o'clock. So it's all going to be good.
Well, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's real cool.
So who's... Yeah. All right. I'll
man.
call you back in a few minutes.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, everybody, you're going to shoot off the commercial. Give us a few minutes, and we'll be right back. I know we keep over-talking it, but...
We're going to keep doing Would You Rather.
Well, okay, go to Would You Rather, because I was going to try to fix the phone. Well, we got another one calling in. I can't tell. No, it was just a weird dial. Never mind. Go ahead. What was your Would You Rather?
Your Would You Rather. Would you rather have eye drops made of vinegar
I
or
can't, no.
toilet paper
I'll just tell you
made
no.
from sandpaper?
I can't stand the friggin' smell of vinegar.
But it goes away really fast.
Not if it's in my eyes.
So you'd rather have toilet paper made of sandpaper?
Well, hell, I've used Porta-Johns before. That's already happened.
He had that John Wayne toilet paper.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want either one of them. That's the problem.
Well, go to commercial and I'll.
What other ones
some
you
more.
got? You got any more?
We talk about the island thing all the time. Would you rather be stranded on an island alone or with someone you hate?
Ooh,
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I'd rather be with somebody I hate.
Because you could work things out.
Because you could, well.
Or kill them and eat them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's what I was
wait. Regardless of whether I hated Denise or not,
Why do I get thrown into here?
she could have her little hut on that side and I could have my hut on this side, but we could still work together to, collect firewood, to
Videos.
Yep.
The
To
video's
collect
frozen.
firewood, to do useful things that need to be done, gathering coconuts or whatever. I mean, there's just so many things that you can't do alone. I mean, you just can't. You can't be alone to do a lot of two-man things.
Right.
So, I would help build your hut because you would help build my hut. We can hate each other for 8 hours of the day, but for like 2 hours of the day, we've got to be civil to survive.
Oh, it's kind of like being divorced
yeah.
And
Sort of
living
like
in the same house.
and living in the same house.
That is just that's something we should talk about when we come
Yeah, we'll have
back.
to come
That's
back
a
to that
crazy
one.
topic.
What else you got? Are you writing these down too?
Yeah. Never use internet again or never watch the TV again.
Ooh.
Man, I survived without internet before,
Yep.
but I can
You can
watch my shows on the internet.
Ooh. This
So
one.
I will take the internet over the TV because I can still watch what I want on the internet.
Okay.
There's a loophole everywhere.
Would you rather not be able to use your phone or use your email?
Email.
Screw an email. I don't even use it that
Yeah.
much anyways.
Yeah.
I thought you do a lot of business with that.
I do, but I get pissed off. Like when I send somebody a message and I said in an email last week, call me and let me know you got this email, and then call me and let's talk about this email, and
Neither one of them.
neither one of them's taking place.
I called you.
No, this ain't you.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying because you send me cryptic stuff all the time. I speak Scotty East.
So what else you got?
This one's kind of. Would you rather be in a dark and scary room for days all by yourself or be in a well-lit room alone with Michael Jackson?
Well, that depends.
Well,
the same?
well lit room with Michael Jackson. I'm not 8 years old. I'm safe.
Okay. Would you rather be stuck on? Would you rather be stuck on a deserted island with a Star Trek fan or with a constipated clown?
I'll take Star Trek fan,
I'll take
of course.
Star Trek. fan.
Let's see. Would you always rather wear earmuffs or a nose plug?
A nose plug.
What's a nose plug?
I could
Just
take
like-
I could take the earmuffs. It'd suck to lose your hearing, but God, I like to breathe too.
You can breathe out your mouth, but think about the smells that you wouldn't smell.
You taste.
Not necessarily.
Scotty tells us all these stories about when he's growing up and everything that happened when he was growing up. So, would you rather be forced to tell your best friend a lie or tell your parents the truth?
Oh, I'll tell a lie all day long. Because let me tell you, my mom made it very clear in a conversation that I asked her, I said, what's the statute of limitations on telling you something? She says, it's like death. There is no statute of limitations. She said it was like murder because, murder has no statute. She's like, there is no statute of limitations. So I'd rather lie to a friend. I can lose a friend and I can get another one. I tell my mama some stuff that she don't need to know. I can't get back a mama.
Yeah, but your mom just looks like the sweet little Aunt Bee.
Man, my mom, man.
She does. I mean, Scott. Okay,
she's got you fooled then.
And she's just so peaceful and so calm.
Let me tell you, is my father, my real father, was one wicked creature that walked this earth. And I now look back at how she survived it, and I'm like, I see how she survived. Because she can be cold-blooded when she has to. Which then, when me and her get in an argument, she doesn't understand, she raised me. I saw that in her. How she dealt with stuff. It's zero emotion. Zero.
Right.
When you get pissed off, you might have the pissed off emotion, but that's the only emotion you have. Everything else turns off.
Right. And when Scotty gets pissed off, he just goes into this.
It's do what has to. It's do what has to be done.
He goes into a do zone.
Yeah. Get it done. It don't matter what the outcome is. Get what has to be done.
Just handle it.
Get it done. Get it over with.
Yeah. It's kind of like that Olivia Pope scene where the gladiators call her and go, "It's handled."
Well, I mean, it's like if we were standing somewhere and a car ran through and killed everybody's dogs, y'all are all going to be freaking out over your dog. I'm already going to be over there with a shovel getting some dirt ready because I can cry tomorrow. The dog's got to be buried. I mean, it just, suck it up, Sally. Let's get over here and bury this dog. Be done with it.
All right. So, Mr. DJ. Hey, Mr. DJ.
What, you got a stupid question?
No.
I didn't know if you were reading the same questions. You got any more?
Yeah.
Let's keep making people laugh.
This one's funny. Would you rather fight Mike Tyson or talk like him the rest of your life?
Okay, because I've made the joke that I would take a punch from Tyson for $10,000. Let's word it this way. Fight Mike Tyson or talk like Mike Tyson. If you fight Mike Tyson and he breaks your jaw,
you're going to talk
like that.
Right.
So I'll take talking like that.
What about you?
He might could cause some serious damage. I've got enough damage to my face. I ain't taking any more.
I'll just talk like Mike Tyson.
You already do a little bit, so you're okay.
Oh my God, Steph, what about you?
Yeah, talk like Mike Tyson.
Would you rather be a clown that distracts the bull or the bull rider on the bull? I'd rather be the bull rider.
I want to be the bull rider.
Because you're standing right in front of the...
I don't know. I'll take that distract.
Yeah.
Really?
I've seen too many bull riders get thrown and stepped on and rib cage busted, and
killed.
Ooh,
yeah,
broke backs.
Yeah,
at least as the clown, I stand a chance of running. Like I'm already on the ground and I can run. If you're the guy riding, you get thrown down, you still got to get up and run. And if you got a broke leg, there's not a whole lot of running.
And we can get in a barrel.
Right, hop along, just for fun.
Scotty, would you rather make out with a dog or make out with Cookie?
Cookie! A dog.
Bella's looking awfully cute right now.
Hey, but he didn't say which side of the dog.
Again, Bella's looking really cute right
I know
now.
he'd rather lick something on Bella when he was eating those jelly beans.
Is that the only question you got, sir?
So how is everyone doing?
Here's a question. Would I rather ride Marta naked for 12 hours or be stuck with Cookie in a truck for 12 hours? And I will take naked, covered in Vaseline on Marta.
I'll take riding in the truck with Cookie.
Why? Because you ride with
both,
Cookie,
yeah.
you're going to be naked, covered in something else.
No, because she's a
Wait a minute,
female.
can't we do both? Can't Cookie ride naked on Marta with you?
But you go,
No, Lord.
you go on and get in that damn train. Let me know when you're going to be there. I'll be there with video cameras.
No, because you said you would rather ride Marta naked. Well, can Cookie do it with you?
No, nothing said I had to have you as a partner in this crime. Because let me tell you, if I'm going to jail, you are not going with me to jail. Because
the same cell.
No, the first thing the cops are going to do is I'm putting you two crazy bastards over here. And that means we be locked in the same cell. No.
That's
no.
right, same holding cell.
Just no.
But
Scotty, at least you know it'd never be a dull moment.
Not going to happen there, buddy. Cop starts to pat me down. You're going to push him out of the way so you can get your pat. No.
Yeah,
but
he's
what if he gets arrested separately at a different place and they just
No.
bring you to the same cell?
Just no. just no.
No, just no.
How about some more questions that I can go laugh at?
Okay, and you're in a crowded room. Would you rather fart loudly and everyone laughs at you, or be the only one laughing obnoxiously when someone else farts?
That's a no-brainer. I'm going to laugh at everybody else.
Oh. Would you rather feel like you have to sneeze for the rest of your life, or feel like you have to fart the rest of your life?
I do both already. I don't know. I don't know what's worse.
Would you rather?
I mean, because a fart, you're just holding it. You're sneezing. Your eyes are already watered up. You can't really talk.
Sometimes
Blow
some
snot.
farts do that.
That's true.
I don't know that there's a good answer to that one.
Yeah.
Well, you're in a public bathroom. Would you rather sit on a wet toilet seat or find out there's no toilet paper after you finished?
I'll sit on a wet toilet.
I'll
man.
be the toilet seat.
Oh my God.
I'll sit on a wet toilet because I can go, shower or whatever. But you guys to have some toilet paper.
Oh Lord. Hold on one second.
Well, if you got toilet paper, though, then you can wipe the toilet seat
Yeah,
off.
but that wasn't in the options. That's why I just kind of went with the other.
Let's see. Would you rather do a boring job for 8 hours a day to earn 100,000, or work in an interesting job for 50,000?
I'll take the boring job for 100,000.
Well, that really depends.
Because I've lived that
Is
life.
yeah, but the
Or would he
question,
rather
the
or
question-
would he rather work on cookie for free?
the question, yeah, but the question's this: would you only have to do it for a year?
It doesn't say.
But I mean,
Right.
that would be the thing. If I only had to do a boring job for a year to make $100,000, I think I could tough it. If it was something I was going to be stuck with for the rest of my life, oh yeah, I'd just have to be working for 50.
Yeah.
I mean, because I couldn't handle a lifetime of boredom. That'd be like eating. That'd be like eating at Stephanie's house and be stuck there.
Oh my God.
What, you don't like grilled food all the time?
Something about the Bud Light and the pork rinds I couldn't get used to, and the beef.
Why? Because she's too stupid to realize anything's going on around her. Charlie Sheen, boy, he would just go nuts, and I'm sorry. I mean, going nuts is fine, but not in the way he does.
You don't want to be winning with him?
Oh my God! Get to another question. I'm
Okay.
scared of his answer.
Would you rather give or receive a lap dance?
Another question. Another question.
Well, I've done both.
Okay.
so-
Would you rather have unlimited love or unlimited money?
Unlimited money.
Would you? Let's see.
What's your answer, Cookie? Unlimited love or unlimited money?
Probably unlimited love.
Oh, well, Cookie,
Cookie's
you've
a
always
big
got my love.
softie.
You've always got my love.
Oh,
And
I
you know,
know, sweetie.
I can say this without sounding like an ace kisser. I'm gonna sound like the.
Scotty, I'm right
hold on.
here if you want to do that.
I'm gonna sound like the biggest hooer on the planet, but I've had my fair share of dating experience and my fair share of crazy biatches, because all I thought I needed to do was chase the stripper type crazy girls. And it's not just the fact of what they look like, because my wife's hot. I chased that crazy drama. I thought that crazy energy was what I wanted in my life. So, you know, I don't have unlimited money now, and I'm completely happy with my life. So I don't know that unlimited money makes that big of a difference, if that makes any sense. I'm not going to say I'd rather be poor by any means, but that limited money, the problem is look at all these cats that are rock stars that got great lives, and then all of a sudden they become millionaires and their life turns to crap.
Yeah,
that's true.
or
Right.
people that hit the lottery and their
Today
lives turned
on
to
The
crap.
curse of the
Dr. Phil.
lottery.
Today on Dr. Pat My Crotch.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Would you rather have the ability to read minds, but you will be illiterate?
Yes.
Or
I'm already dyslexic. Damn it. I'll take illiterate as long as I can read
or have
minds.
just the ability to read?
I will. I'm already dyslexic. Freaking frack. I want the ability to read minds. And my dyslexia has only gotten worse over the years. I will take the read minds. Come on.
Well, if you could see
Give
what I
it
was
to
thinking
me.
now.
Give it to me. I will take it.
Oh my god. Oh Lord. Would you rather have accordions for legs or have a huge belly button 10 inches long that swayed to the beat of popular music?
Either one of them, I'd be a millionaire.
Wait
I
a
mean,
minute,
because
wait,
accordion
wait.
legs,
Say that one
hang
again?
on. Accordion legs means you'd walk like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz or Michael Jackson from The Wiz.
Yeah. Okay, Cookie, would you rather have accordions for legs or have a huge belly button 10 inches long that swayed to the beat of of popular music?
That's just weird. That's kinky.
Well-
Sick weird. Shut up, Cookie. Don't answer it. Go to the next one.
No, listen. It's a really good answer. If you've got accordions for legs, then, us white folks that, don't walk with rhythm, hey, we could actually walk with rhythm when it comes to that. But with a 10-inch long belly button, if you tuck that in, that makes it look like you're packing.
But no, my problem is I could see one of two problems. Cookie would dress up for one or two different characters for Halloween. Either the Pillsbury Doughboy, because he's going to want you to tickle him, or he's going to be Tickle Me Elmo. He's going to want you to play with his belly button.
Oh my god.
And I'm just scared of what Cookie would do.
Wow.
Every time you touch his belly, he'd be like, "Ew." Okay, next question.
Would you rather say everything on your mind or never speak again?
I already do that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
you already.
I
do
get in
that.
trouble for it.
Okay. Be able to turn invisible or be able to fly?
Man, that's a tough one.
Invisible.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
invisible.
want Cookie around me invisible, or around you maybe.
Either one of them would be awesome. If I could turn invisible and come back visible at any time, I want the invisibility.
Yeah.
I want to be able to fly.
I think flying would be awesome.
I need to get.
My problem is the landing
Well,
part
think
might
about
not
it.
do so good.
How many times have you been in a situation where you sat there and said to yourself, I wish I could be a fly on the wall in that room?
Yeah,
With invisibility, you could be that way.
that's right.
Right.
And you
true.
can mess with them
What
at the
is
same
fl-
time.
What good does flying do? You don't get stuck in rush hour traffic?
Well, you get places a lot quicker, and and you arrive when people are least expecting you, so you can catch people in various states.
But invisibility, you can just
You
walk
don't-
up to the front of any
don't
line you
do
want.
that when you're
Yeah.
invisible?
yeah, but if you're
And you
invisible,
don't show up when you least expect it?
well, yeah.
All right, let's
I
go
got
to the
one.
next
Fly.
one.
I have one for Steph.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather be 3 feet shorter or 3 feet taller?
Little Richard, paging Little Richard.
3 feet taller.
No, I got one for Steph.
Hold on, I got one for
Uh-oh.
Steffi too. Steffi, would you rather be redneck or yuppie?
Redneck.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, this yuppie life is not all it's cracked up to be.
But a rich redneck.
It doesn't work
There's no
that way.
such
Like
thing.
Jeff
Yes, there
Foxworthy.
is.
All right.
Double
Foxworthy.
negative.
What was your other question for the redneck there,
Cookie.
Cookie?
Steph,
Yes.
we all know that you are a fan of the video game. Would you rather go the rest of your life without video games or the rest of your life without beer?
See, I could find something else to drink.
Yeah. The rest of my life without beer.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Wow, people
Crickets.
say that I play video games.
All right, Cookie, what if you had a choice of either driving trucks for the rest of your life or a taxi cab driver? And
Trucks.
it paid the same, mind you.
Driving trucks, because I'm sorry, I would kill some people getting in the back of my car.
I think David feels the same way.
Well, no, you remember the old Bill Murray movie Strike?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the beginning of it, how he drove that cab, but he got that one snotty little rich thing with him.
That's right.
Yeah, I believe I would have drove that cab right off of that bridge.
Yeah, Cookie would have.
Forget just parking it and throwing my keys over. I would have driven the car off the bridge.
See.
All right, any other questions?
That, and, I mean, who would honestly want Cookie as a cab driver?
No doubt.
Yeah, no.
Seriously.
Okay,
The
Doc.
only song that would be playing would be Love Shack, Baby Love Shack. And it'd be constantly playing. It'd be kind of sick and weird, twisted. Go ahead.
Yeah. Doc, would you rather have one wish granted now or 3 wishes granted in 10 years?
Ooh. Well, I could get the one wish now, and I could wish for 3 more wishes.
Just like he said, there's a loophole
Now,
in
Doc,
everything.
you've seen enough. We've all watched enough movies about genies to know that you can never wish for more wishes.
That's right. Doesn't
Yeah,
work that way.
that's true.
Sounds good, like a great idea, though.
Okay, well then I'll take 3 wishes in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about the future and past. Would you rather like to see into the future or change the past?
Ooh,
That's a good one.
The problem is changing the past could just alter
the future.
so much crap.
He's watched too many damn movies.
Yeah,
No,
but
the
think of
alter
all
and the past
stuff
don't
that
change
you could
necessarily
go-
the future. It changes your present is the problem.
Yeah.
But think of how much stuff in the past could have changed or could be different and better for the better if you could go back and change it.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
was
if I
thinking.
could go back to where I was a kid and could have not been dyslexic and could have done this years ago, I wouldn't be married to my wife. That's my
true.
problem. Or if I go
If
back,
you could go back in time. What?
I was gonna say, like, if I went back in time and stopped the guy that broke all the bones in my face, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Yeah.
I mean, because
If you could
that
go back in
that
time and
alone.
put a bullet in Hitler.
But if that guy, I mean, the guy I was before all the breaking of the bones isn't who I am now. So just altering that would change everything of where I stand today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would
I mean,
you?
if you could go back in time and prevent Hitler from taking power,
Yeah, but then what
prevent Pearl Harbor from happening.
but what other bad stuff would have happened? What if the guy that would have done what Hitler did but 10 times worse? See, that's all the
See, but
problems.
It's that gray area. You don't know what could happen, but you know that you could go back and at least for a little bit make things better.
Yeah, I want to go.
Think if you could go
I want
back
to
in
see
time
what the
and
lotto
put the
number is.
earlier-
That's what I want.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to take that gamble. All right, what else you got, Denise? We're coming up at 10 o'clock.
Would you rather live your entire life in a virtual reality where all your wishes are granted or in the real world?
I'd have to go real world because while living in the virtual reality, what's happening to my real body is it's laying there.
Yeah, true. Would you rather have horrible short-term memory or horrible long-term memory?
I do have horrible short-term memory from all my head injuries. So yes, I'm already living with that one.
We are all living with that one with Scotty.
Would you rather? Hang on. Here's the last one. Then I got to go back to work. Would you rather spend a week with nobody but Steffi, or spend a day in Midtown with Cookie?
Steph.
Me and Steph will be on a deserted island building 2 different shacks.
I would take a day in Midtown with Cookie because we would have a blast.
Y'all would go shopping.
Yeah, we would go shopping and coffee
We still
drinking.
Yeah, we have been trying to go shopping for a while now, Doc.
I know, but you keep having to work. I mean, you should get the job that I have over here at Just for Fun Radio. Just saying.
Well, it doesn't pay the bills.
But you have
Scotty's
fun.
too cheap.
But you have fun doing it. I mean,
Scotty's too cheap to give a salary.
Yeah. you cost too much in more ways than money.
but it's fun though. It's fun. All right, we got.
All right, Cookie.
My job can be fun.
Yeah, but I don't want
But
to.
y'all have fun.
All right,
I
have
gotta
a good
go
day.
back to work now.
All right,
Okay.
love you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Love you, Cookie.
Bye.
All right, we got to pay some bills.
All right, we're fixed too. You got any more questions? Because we're at the 10 o'clock hour anyways. We got to cut out of here.
Nothing that's crazy. Oh, would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
I'm
Always 20 minutes
early.
You're what, Doc?
I'm always 10 minutes late. But I've done much better since I've been with Scotty because I know that makes Scotty crazy.
Yeah, because
Yes,
when we got
does.
somewhere to be,
Yeah.
we got somewhere to
Yeah,
be.
I know it makes
Mhm.
Scotty crazy, so I try to do my best to be 15 minutes early with him.
In our last one, would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die and you can't change the time or method of your death?
Oh my gosh.
That's morbid.
Say that again.
Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die, but you can't change the time or method of your death?
Hell of fun though. That's a horrible.
Yeah, that's morbid.
I'll find another
That's
one.
a
Hold
morbid
on.
one.
Let's do.
These
Okay.
would you rather's are
Do
fun.
do do do. You got to do 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 do.
Would you rather?
Would
give
you
up-
rather do in
Would you
a
rather
porta
give
john
up-
or a shell station?
It's like the same, ain't it?
Okay, we already know Doc's answer on this one.
What's that?
Would you rather never be able to eat meat or never be able to eat vegetables?
God, the bad thing is no lie. If all you eat's meat, your stomach is gonna hate
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have that fiber, man.
Yep.
If I had to give up meat, I just have to give up meat. I wouldn't eat no
Mm-hmm.
tofu crap though.
Well, and that's honestly why I did give up.
I'd eat
meat.
it. I just have to be a salad eater, not
Yeah.
a salad tosser. There's a big difference.
Oh. We're talking about chef salads.
Chef salads
Tossing
or
chef
house salad.
salads.
House
Yeah,
salad.
Yeah.
Would you rather be beautiful and handsome but stupid or intelligent but ugly?
Intelligent but ugly.
So you're saying, would you rather be Brad Pitt or Weird Al Yankovic? That's the question.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Brad Pitt's not that hot lately or these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
That is a
They're about
hard
to
question.
adopt another baby too.
Well, good for them. What else you got?
Would
You
you
got another?
rather sell all your possessions or sell one of your organs?
Say that again. Sell all my possessions or one of my organs.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's horrible. Because, one kidney just sucks because what if something else happens and you now have no kidneys?
And one of the other things is, would you rather sell your body or not sell, but donate your body to science or donate all your organs to people that need them?
Oh, I'm already a donor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
but
I donate to people that need them.
you don't.
Because when I'm dying, I don't need my eyes.
Right.
Right.
Even though I don't know if anybody wants mine because of the whole photophobia. But yeah, man, take a lung.
Take a look. So you'd rather do.
Yeah, take my
organs.
organs. Hell,
Well,
they're gonna gut you and throw them in the garbage anyways when they bury you. So why do I need them?
there's actually a place where you can sell your junk for $50,000 a piece.
What's your
Oh yeah.
junk?
Are you talking about your testicles?
Yeah.
We are.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about that one before. And the last one, would you rather have hair nowhere on your body or be very hairy all over and not be able to shave?
I would take no hair.
I would take no.
No
hair,
hair.
too.
No
I'd
hair. I'm
I'd
good.
look like Powder, the movie Powder.
Look, we unanimously decided on an answer.
Yeah, and us
Yeah.
women can always get a wig.
Yeah, we can always get a wig. Look, we got enough beauty supply stores here in Conyers to hook you right on up.
Yep.
Mhm. Hashtag keep cash and Conyers.
Hashtag
Keep Conyers in cash.
All right, let's get out of here.
On that note.
Golly.
All right, so can I take us out on my song?
Do it.
Are you gonna? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
Let's do a commercial real quick, and we're going over a few seconds. Let's do a commercial and a song, and we'll be right back. That way, I go use the restroom, and you get warmed up on your little
I'm doing Gangster's Paradise.
Gangsta.
So to keep people hanging on a little longer, what is it that we're now starting to do?
This is Nursery Rhymes with the Doc.
So she's going to read nursery rhymes
I'm going to
like a poem,
I'm going to read rap songs like a nursery rhyme. So I need everyone crisscross applesauce on the floor.
So hang on. We'll be right back. I feel like a episode of friggin' Romper Room's fixing to happen. We'll be right back.
Oh my God, I love that energy drink.
You better hurry and
My headache is finally gone. So it was a caffeine headache.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks the most because I had to stop drinking caffeine because it's causing me to have cyst, fibrous cyst, or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
And that's what they told me to stop drinking caffeine. But unfortunately, like some of them,
Yeah. He did one commercial and one song.
unfortunately, yeah. At convenience stores, they only sell. But I'm trying to wean off of these. She better not think she's drinking that whole thing. I'll beat her.
She's like, I'm giving me some. Get some.
What am I missing here? I don't know if I want to hear this conversation. Someone give me some. Oh, y'all need to stop.
Yeah.
Not too good over chocolate milk residue.
Why didn't you rinse the cup out?
I
Sarah?
did, but apparently I didn't rinse it out good.
Lights out. Uh-huh.
Ugh. Did you try to take some? Did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot better.
You shot it, didn't you?
No, I poured it in here.
Oh, I thought you shot it. I'm like, dude, that was fast. Okay, I just randomly gave David a would you rather. I was like, would you rather be blind the rest of your life or not be able to have sex the rest of your life? He was like, I'm already blind. I was like, would you
Wait till we go back live, and then we'll go to her thing after a couple more questions, because I have a couple of questions to ask too.
I like
So do I need
would
to pull
you
more
rather?
up?
Huh?
Do I need to pull
You know
more
what
up?
we need to do is every day
Have a couple.
do a would you rather
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock or something.
I like would you rather.
All right. Okay, so listen. If you had your choices, would you rather be deaf or blind?
I'd say
Wow.
blind. I don't know.
Man, I'll take deaf
I'll
all day
take-
long.
No,
Yeah.
I'd take deaf.
I'll
I'd
take
change
deaf
it.
before blind.
Can I say the one I just asked David?
Yes.
I asked him, I said, would you rather be blind for the rest of your life, or not be able to have sex the rest of your life?
I'll take the John Wayne Bobbitt. I don't want to be blind.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. Why would you want to? How often do you have sex? How often do you look at stuff? Sex is a little overrated, front porch girl. I mean, sex, I don't have to have sex. I have to have oxygen. I have to be able to walk. I have to be able to see. I have to be able to hear. I have to be able to talk. I don't have to have sex.
I'd rather have sex the rest of my life.
You better hope Crystal ain't listening. Or you won't be having sex.
Yeah, but hey, let me explain something to you that's better than that.
Uh-oh.
Can you imagine? Are you not hearing me? Look at me when I talk to you. Which one do you want?
What'd you say?
I can handle a few complaints about the lack of sex. Those other complaints, I would hate to be deaf and her run up and smack me in the back of the head and spin me around to give me dirty sign language. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
I would hate that. I mean, my daughter's fixing to go to school for sign language, and my hearing already sucks, so I already see where this is fixing to go. But think about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would you rather live here or Russia?
Here. In a heartbeat.
You know?
Doc?
Here or Mexico, you know what I mean?
I think I'll take Mexico.
Well, he just said, but here or Russia first.
Oh, okay. Here, definitely.
Right.
Over Russia. Yeah.
If it's Cancun, Mexico, then hell yeah, I'll be in Cancun.
Yeah, I'll go to Cancun. I mean, can I go to Cancun or what's the other one? Puerto Vallarta?
Puerto Rico?
No, not Puerto Rico. I think there's one called like Punta something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I can't pronounce. I can't.
Puerto Vallarta.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one.
Obviously, yeah. You can't say the name, then you want to go there. Okay, so we decided.
That's still never mind. Mexico.
We decided during break we're gonna do at least one would you rather every day.
I can't believe no callers, no text messages. I mean, we know y'all are listening because you've sent in text messages through the morning,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody wants to get in on any of these questions, or are you scared somebody might hear your answers? You know what I mean?
Or if any of the listeners have any would you rather for any of us that they want to send in.
Like Chris with Ravens Renovation. How about this? Just speaking. Would you rather only make $50,000 a year working for yourself, or make 100,000 years working for a guy that just screams and yells at you all day long?
Say that again.
Would you rather only make $50,000 a year working for yourself, or make $100,000 a year, but you have to work with a guy that just screams and yells at you all day long?
No, I'm totally working for myself for $50,000.
The miserable
I
sucks.
can get a side job. Oh my God, my husband just
I
said
just saw
Russian
that.
girls were hot. I'm kicking them out of the chat.
Okay, how about this? If you had a choice between living here in Georgia or living in Harlem.
Ooh, I might do well in Harlem.
You're about to do Gangsta's Paradise as a poem. You would not do well in Harlem.
Kathy Bray said the same thing. $50,000, no doubt. I'm telling you, being miserable, there's not enough money in the world to be miserable. Mm-hmm. You know, I've made the crack to so many of my ex-girlfriends, and this is exactly how I say it. I would rather be piss poor miserable alone than be piss poor miserable with you.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
And people
That's
question that. People that are single go, but you don't know what yeah, I do know what single's like.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, when I went through 2 years of back surgery, I was stuck in a recliner for 2 years, 24 hours a day. I know what being alone is. Let me tell you something. Being miserable alone and not having to worry about dating or whatever, I can watch what I want, I can do what I want, I can eat what I want. But when you're married or living with somebody and you're miserable, you are stuck on the couch with a miserable person. Like if you go to change the channel, is it what they want? If you want to go eat somewhere, is it what they want? Every time you go to do something, you have to listen to them complain. Good God Almighty, I'd rather just be alone. I mean, if I'm going to be miserable, Might as well at least try to be as happy as I can.
Jacob just said the video's froze again. I'm tired of reporting it.
I'm going to change something on the back of the camera. On the back of the computer. I don't know what's taking place. The only thing I know that's taking place is we did friggin' an update.
Oh,
It's messing it up.
Oh,
So
that's
I
messing it up.
don't know.
Would you rather smell like poop and not know it, or constantly be smelling poop that nobody else can smell?
I would just rather not know it. Because, wait a minute, ask that again.
Would you rather smell like poop and not know it, or constantly be smelling poop that nobody else can smell?
I would have to take the me smell it and them not smell it. Because in other words, I would adjust. But if you smelled like crap, nobody's going to hang out with you.
Yeah, true.
I mean, like, what restaurant are you going to go into?
Yeah,
You'd be eating at
They'd kick you
Walmart. You'd become a person of Walmart.
You'd be like that little the little cartoon character on Charlie Brown that always has the dust cloud.
Oh, yeah.
on him.
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Would you only eat roadkill for the rest of your life, or have everyone else in the world sound like Gilbert Gottfried?
God.
Oh my gosh.
That's a horrible one right there.
Yes, it is.
Oh God.
I can't believe nobody's calling in. And I know y'all are listening.
Yes. This one's kind of weird. Would you rather have taste buds on your butt hole or poop through your mouth?
Unfortunately, I've talked to some people that sound like crap coming out of their mouth. That one's just so odd. That's like too make believe to even give an answer to.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Would you rather smell like eggs when you burp, or have a green cloud appear when you fart?
Or have a what?
Green cloud appear when you fart, like in the cartoons.
Hmm.
You have to think about that one.
I don't know on that one.
Yeah, because I mean, at least if you do a SBD, nobody sees it. But if you do the cloud, then or hears it rather, then they'll see it.
Hold up. What's an SBD?
Silent but deadly.
Oh, okay. I was like,
It's a redneck acronym.
Would you rather eat a potato and feel its pain, or be a potato?
I don't have a clue with that one.
I can't read that one. I cannot read that one. Would you rather have sex with a goat and no one would know, or not have sex with a goat but you think everyone thinks you did? Crickets.
Depends on the goat. Scotty knows where I'm going with this, though.
I don't know that I would care. I think if I didn't have to have sex with a goat, I would be just fine.
If everybody thinking you did.
I already have people thinking stuff about me already. I mean, would you have sex with that goat? Would you have sex with that goat?
I'm good. No, thanks.
I mean, that's Waterhead's goat. Would you have sex with that?
Would you rather pry off?
Why are you holding
thumbnail?
your hand up over your face? Why are you blocking your vision to me? Look at me, young lady, when I address you.
You ain't my daddy.
Is this the goat that we're talking about?
Nope.
Little Richard, paging Little Richard.
Would you rather pry off your thumbnail with a fork, or put a toothpick under your big toenail and kick a wall?
Ooh.
Ow.
God, that one's horrible.
Which one would you do, though?
We're having a game. We're having a day of what if. Ugh.
What would you do?
Say that again. Pry it off.
Pry off your thumbnail with a fork,
Oh, yeah, I'd have to.
or put a toothpick underneath your big toe and kick a wall?
Jesus, I don't know, because one at least is like fast and over with. But the problem is when you kick the toothpick in, you've got to figure out how to get it out. So I'm taking the thumb and the fork. Because you're talking about just popping the toenail. If you kick it, you're going to end up having to pop the toenail. You know what I'm saying?
As much pain as my toes in, I'd probably take that one.
Ugh.
Let's see.
I got an ouch. Stop.
Really? Let's hear Doc break it down.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh.
I got one. Denise,
She said you had one.
would you rather walk up to a perfect stranger, homeless dude with teeth falling out of his mouth from rottenness and being a meth head, and have to tongue kiss him, or
Serious?
or you open your mouth and you have peanut butter in your mouth and your dog has to lick the peanut butter out of your mouth. Stephanie's about to puke. So would you rather kiss the homeless dude on Peachtree Street, not knowing where his mouth been, or you open your mouth with a big spoonful of peanut butter on your tongue and your dog has to lick the peanut butter out of your mouth? Everybody here on video. Oh my God, the video froze too. Oh my God, everybody that's on video is like looking like they are about to friggin' hurl. I'm trying to fix the video, y'all, because this is the funniest thing ever. Everybody in the building is about to hurl.
You're evil. You are evil.
Joe Leeper says dog with peanut butter.
I'd probably do the dog with peanut butter too.
Dogs lick their butts.
But we at least know where my dog's been.
Jacob goes, mercy sakes.
What butts has the homeless guy licked?
Steph, don't Earl in the
She's about
studio.
to hurl.
Hold on.
Come on. I know there's other listeners and nobody's chiming in on that one.
Okay, here's some. Go ahead.
I got Jacob just saying neither. Actually, it says mercy sakes. And then it says neither in capital letters. Oh my God. So if that was your two options,
Would you rather?
Joe Leeper says easy one for him. He's like, I'm taking the dog.
Would you rather get your gum stuck in your hair or have someone else's hair stuck in your gum?
I'm going for the peanut butter in my hair.
Oh Lord.
I mean the gum in my hair because peanut butter takes that out.
Yep.
Unless the dog had to take it out of your mouth to put it in my hair.
Oh my God.
After the dog gets the peanut butter, I'm like, lick this gum. Look at Stephanie.
Oh, poor Steph.
The dog's over here licking the back of my head, getting peanut butter all in it. And the dog's trying to get the gum.
Steph, if you're going to throw up,
She's
just
dry
go towards the water. Just go towards the water.
Oh, my God. We're going to lose listeners.
Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Have a hairy tongue or hairy palms?
Hairy palms.
Make out with an 89-year-old man or be trapped in a cage with a lion for 2 weeks?
Oh, my God. One of them could cause death and one of them can cause death. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So let's see. Me and George Burns or me and Cecil the lion.
Well, Cecil the lion's dead.
So's George Burns, you idiot.
Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he?
It's a joke. George Burns showing reference to an 89-year-old man and Cecil showing reference to a lion, Stephanie.
You got me messed up.
But Cecil the lion's dead. So is George Burns. Go.
Steph, would you rather stick your hand in a jar of used needles or lick a dirty public bathroom clean with your tongue?
Dirty needles.
Oh Lord.
So if you had your choice, would you eat a worm or a big cockroach?
A worm.
Yeah, a worm.
Come on, Dot. What's yours?
Well, I've had worms before because you can.
Well, okay.
So I'll take the worm.
Steph?
Worm.
If you had to eat Copenhagen or Skull, which one?
You're bound and determined to make me puke.
Okay, how about this? If you had to eat Copenhagen or a Marlboro cigarette, which one?
Marble cigarette.
No answer? She's over there about to hurl.
Poor Steph.
Raw chicken or goat testicles? Look at her face. I'm about to laugh over there. Which one? Goat testicles? Come back over here in front of the camera so people can see this.
They want to see me puke?
Goat testicles or raw chicken? I said it the second time, and she's bent over like she's about to puke.
This one's gross.
Oh,
Would you
I'm so
rather-
sorry, y'all, but this is too funny.
Would you rather drink a cup of your mom's period blood or a cup of your dad's sperm?
Oh, no, that was over the line.
Ew.
No, let's not go there. That's too much. You can't go. That's too much on that one.
Oh. So which one is it that you were?
Stephanie, which one?
I don't remember.
Would you rather lick a used Band-Aid or a used tissue?
Which one, Steph?
Which one, Steph?
Depends on where the Band-Aid was.
Well, I don't know
Or
that it
whose
matters.
Band-Aids
It's just a used Band-Aid or a used napkin.
It was on your big toe.
I use napkin.
If you had to lick somebody's armpit or between their toes?
Armpit.
Armpit.
It's the
A hairy man's Mansfield or his belly button?
Belly button. That swings when the music plays.
All right, Doc, anything out of
His
you?
belly button.
No,
You don't have none?
I have none.
All right, well, you ready to do your little Gangster's Paradise?
I'm ready. Okay, I was just posting the link for someone who needed the link.
I'm trying to keep Stephanie from having to worry about, puking since she keeps thinking about it. I don't think that was a hard question, Stephanie.
It wasn't a hard question.
Goat testicles or raw chicken? I mean, it's simple.
Goat testicles for me. I can't do raw
Canned
chicken.
cat food or canned dog food?
She's like, well, I've had cat food.
No, actually, I've had dog food.
She corrects me.
Oh my God.
If your choice was between eating a dog
my
or eating a
God.
cat,
A dog, they have more meat.
Steph.
Hey, if the zombie apocalypse comes and food gets scarce, why you think I got so many dogs?
yeah, them dogs at your house will be gone, man. Like the ones you were just talking about the other day. That's food.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not. If the zombie apocalypse happens, I am keeping my pets away from Steph and Scotty. Those are two people that will not be allowed to come to our
It's
house.
the quiet ones that she has to worry about.
Well, she knows she can outrun you, Peg Leg. All right, come on, let's go for it. We're at 10:24. We'll end this at 10:30 if we've not driven away all our listeners. What's so funny is the ones that are just like, ah, and they're not typing, but they're listening because I'm seeing stuff go past on my phone where they're like sending little smiley faces or the crying faces.
Fish heads or squeeze out a dish rag found at a rat. That doesn't make sense, Jacob. Sorry. Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, he said trash.
Oh, a trash dump. Okay. Fish heads or squeeze out a dish rag found at a trash dump.
Eat a fish head or squeeze out a dish rag.
And
Drink
drink
it
it.
from a glass.
Oh, I'm so going to have to eat a fish head
Yeah.
because you don't know what the halo, God. Ugh.
Fish heads, roly poly.
I just, I'm sorry. The whole hair, gum, and dog conversation. He said, who gets the gum, me or the dog?
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Okay, so go ahead, Doc.
All right, go ahead, Doc.
Okay, boys and girls. Where's my music? Where's like the little
We are so
nursery
not
rhyme
prepared.
thing?
We didn't talk about it this morning to
You
get me
know.
ready for it.
Yeah, boys and girls, I'm so sorry, but the DJ is falling asleep.
No,
his
hang on.
job.
I'll have you something. Hang on.
Just 2 seconds.
The DJ is going
So what's
to
your
work.
plans today, Steph, while he's getting that ready?
I actually have to go try to get a tag for a vehicle today.
Oh, that
That's
sounds
always
like
fun.
Yeah.
Doc?
Well, after this, I'm going to go home and I'm going to change into my Dr. Mabry uniform. And
You're going to go in dressed nice, and I'm going to go in dressed like a bum.
Oh no, Scotty, I asked you to put on a button-up shirt
Like, I don't want
and preferably not shorts, like some khaki pants.
Oh, we'll figure something out. Okay, here comes
Okay, so-
here comes your music. We should make a rap to this every time.
Hello, boys and girls. That's right. Everybody raise your hands in the air. Let's get the blood flowing. Today's nursery rhyme with the doc is going to be Coolio's Gangster's Paradise.
I can't help but laugh.
Gangsta's Paradise.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Because I've been blasting and laughing for so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me, you treat it like a punk. You know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're walking and how you're talking, or you and your homies might be lined in chalk. Now, I really hate to trip, but I gotta loke. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool! I'm the kind of G that little homies want to be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised in the streets. Oh no, friends, he was raised in the streets. So I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my 10 in my hand. I got 10 fingers. Got my 10 in my hand and that gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banger. And my homies is down, so don't arouse no anger. Fool! Death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life do or die. What can I say? I'm 23. Will I live to see 24? The way things are going, I don't know. Okay, boys and girls, everyone get back on the bus. Hands in, walk in a single file line, please. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round as we spit poetry all over this town.
That was funny.
That was awesome.
Yeah, every day we
But
need
we
to do one
missed
of
the
those.
part where she was like,
And what site is the friggin' video froze? I'm like, no, not again.
ugh.
Wait, so
That
the
was
video
fun.
didn't get my...
No. It had some of it, but it froze for a second. But then I videoed too.
I videoed
so.
too.
Okay. 'Cause,
Just
we have to
dang,
get
man.
I can't wait for tomorrow's episode of Doc's
Nursery
Nursery
Rhymes
Rhymes.
with the dog. And y'all, we're not going to tell you what time we're going to do this, so you just have to listen all morning long.
Bye-bye.
Ow. So, okay, what?
That's a little scary listening to you with your weird noises over there.
What?
Bedow.
Bedow.
Whatever and whatever. And
Bedazzled. Oh, wait, that's an actual thing.
She's like, wait.
Wait, I'm like, wait, we can't be dazzled. Although I did have a pair of jeans one time that I bedazzled. Did you ever bedazzle, Steph?
she's been dazzled.
No.
You did, Denise? Did you bedazzle?
No, not really.
Oh my gosh! So y'all didn't get the bedazzler on, when it was $19.95 plus $4.99.
No, that was 1995 when that was being sold. No. No.
I couldn't touch sharp objects.
She still can't.
I was so into bedazzling. I bedazzled everything. I had t-shirts bedazzled. I had jeans bedazzled. I had bedazzled my purse. I bedazzled my napkin.
You are the whitest black girl I've ever
They
met in my life.
they don't bedazzle clothes anymore.
They do on the AT&T commercials.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see her.
Oh Lord.
I think I'm going to bedazzle me a shirt that says just for fun radio.
Yes, okay. Yeah. I want you to do that because that is just friggin' hilarious. Please do that.
Do you still have the machine?
No,
I'm sure you could find it on eBay.
I bet I could find a bedazzler. Or maybe one of our listeners has a bedazzler that they could loan me.
It's actually bedazzled. It's not. I'm not going to have a correction conversation with you. No, just not. All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. It's 10:32. Have a great day. And maybe that's what we should do at the end of every show that Doc's part of. This friggin' video froze again. Is make Doc do one of the live little read thingies.
Yeah, but she said you don't know when she's going to be doing it, so you have to listen the whole time.
I know.
You gotta listen the whole time. That's
All right, y'all. We're out of here. Everybody have a great day.
Later,
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye-bye, boys and girls. Have a great day.
Are you really?
What?
Nothing.
I used to always tell my third grade class that when they got ready to change classes.
Just because we act like a bunch of third graders don't mean we is.
We
Okay,
is.
well, all right. Scotty, let's use our indoor voice, okay?
I am, woman.
Now, Scotty, that makes me so sad for you to talk like that.
Oh,
Let's find a song.
I'm sorry. Please don't beat me no more. Put the ruler down. All right, y'all. We're out of here. Everybody have a great day. We will see y'all on the flip side. Again, don't do anything we would do. See y'all later.
And then
Bye.
ladies talk tonight.
Ladies talk tonight. And also Harley. We will see y'all at Harley. And I just overtalked the Copy Central commercial. I will play it again. But yeah, Harley Davidson tonight. We're doing bike night and ladies talks here.
Yes.
So we will see y'all there. Here,
Wherever
there.
you want there to be.
We will see you wherever you end up. We will see you at that location.
And if you do something that we would do it just for fun.
And video it. And send us the
Yes.
video.
Yes.
Take pictures of our app on your phone. Snapshot our app and post it and share it. Please, 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 please. I beg you to share all of our stuff. We need to grow some more. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Thanks, everybody. Please snapshot pictures and share. Please. We'll see y'all on the flip side.